basically that. If anything, give me some theme music, baby. Give me some theme music. How about it?
Sometimes I want a Barbie, but it don't work out when you try in the safari. Well, then I want your car. And again, when you run the world and things go awry, they leave you standing by yourself without a sorry. I came back pouring 180 over top ramen and calamari, and didn't run back to those who only yawn at the parties. If you were thumbtack on the wall when I'm in that worries, you see I got it locked like a Marley, and was oddly prepped for this when Karima left me for Tafari. People forget me, but remember how I made them feel. But it was just a season I had to fulfill. I healed in the hills, cucumbers on my eyes, soaking lemon pills called passive. Like that's a negative message, but I get the income while they getting aggressive. That's how I dress it. Empress won't stress it. Haters blocked out, so I give my blessings. Now I'm looking for a salad with correct dressing. Put both hands on, ambidextrous. To sit red with, check split and be festive. Left the bereft, who's reckless and depressed. And there you go, standing up straight. A calculated shake, it'll make earthquakes. Swinging on and off pole to the beats and breaks. Digging up gold from the thieves that take that cake. Outlit the bowl that bake that cake. Slit down the middle, no face, no case. Getting this bag, come take up space. You shaped like a name, Wayne. Self-imposed prison, whole set of conditions. It's like I wasn't forgiven for my criminal living, despite the sentence. My conjugal bottom bitch, come for the visits. Women fitting denims and the tits exquisite. Bra look like she be smuggling midgets in the world where the motive is to fight for her attention. And it's no, he didn't when he make a post and she ain't mentioned. That's why I stay disciplined and distant. Women see the vision and chipping for the pimping. I'll push her before pushing out an infant. Like Papa, only he fell for my mama. So I'm wearing honorary armor, trying to fix the karma passed down by your armor.
A little bit.
Sometimes I'm fond of a blonde like
into this card, pulling the trunk something little right now, you know what I mean?
Swing in the jungle, grip spear, switch
Do a
pierces.
live
The
tarot
big man,
read.
karma, not military bombers. Eastern stars try to conjure while
Even
we're
if you're not a Pisces, this might apply somewhere where Pisces is in your chart. Or you might want to be close watching for somebody. It's all good. Welcome here.
Balancing the conscience and subconscious.
I may cuss, but I don't curse. Let's get that situated first, you know what I'm saying?
On and off pole to the beats and breaks.
Bars, because I'm
that shake that cake. Outlit the bowl that bake that cake. Slit down the middle, no face, no case. Get in this bed, come take up space. You shaped like a name, Wayne.
Okay. Okay. We gonna pull one of these blind spot cards first, y'all. You know what I mean? That's the deck that I'm shuffling right now from the blind spot deck. Because I want to see what's not seen. You know what I mean? Bars are fucking nice, but we already know that, right? I must continuously confess that, though. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's great to have all of you here. You know what I mean? Everyone that is here to experience this live tarot read. Again, this is something that I'm doing that is new. I'm just gonna go with the flow like I normally would, like if it's pre-recorded. You know what I mean? So, how's everybody doing out there? I hope everyone is fine. I hope everyone is well. You know. And if you're cross watching for somebody and you think your sign should be read next, put it inside of the comment section so I could, you know what I mean, assess and get back to you. You know, I've dibbled, I've dabbled, I've done all of the signs, and I've been here, I've been there, been around the world and I and all that. And now I'm back, but I'm back for the fishes right now to see what's going on. So I'm gonna cut this deck. Oh, if you need my services, if you want my services, there's a difference between the two, but you know, either or. There'll be information in the description box of this video. Now, Spirit, what we dealing with when it comes to the Pisces, to the Pisces, to the Pisces. Oh, that looks like it's upside down, first of all. It's the number 61, y'all. So what does number 61 mean to you? Or maybe it's the 6 plus 1 adds up to a 7 means something to you? Maybe 16. Who knows? Because I had it upside down, right? Maybe it's 69. I see the Cancer sign in there. Shout out to the Cancers and Cancer aspected people out there. But it do kind of look like a Cancer sign right there, right? 69. It look like kind of like a Joker hat too, like something like that, you know? Regardless. That's how we setting it off, Pisces. The number 61. So, what I'm going to do now is get the book and read the definition for the number 61. That's how we're going to set this off. All right, y'all? So, the number 61 represents temporality. Oh, baby. Here we go. If you have drawn this sigil, what is preventing your progression is that you are either too attached to the temporal in general or to an aspect of the temporal. Temporal meaning time, right? Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe that's what temporal is. Okay. So this has caused you to lose sight of the bigger picture. Bigger picture, Pisces reading. I can't make this shit up, can I, y'all? Like, you know what I'm saying? I see the Pisces symbol with the two fish as well. You seen that, right? Tushina, how am I gonna miss that? And it's a Pisces reading. See, we can't make this shit up, B. You right. Come on, let me put that back in the camera real quick because you are damn right. I'm so busy focused on the 69. Excuse me, y'all. Excuse me. You know? But it's baby oil season. You know what I mean? So it's just like, all right, let me calm down. But you right. I do see the two fish symbol there too. Let's get it rocking. Then we talking about bigger picture here and all of that. Where was I? Thanks for this. I'm already loving this live shit. Y'all chiming in. 7 heaven. All right, James. 7 means something to you. You know what I mean? 7 means something to all of us, but let's put some emphasis on that 7. You know what I mean? Let's put some emphasis on that 7. Yo, why my horn ain't going off? I don't like that. You know what I mean? Where's my horn at? Yeah, put some emphasis on that 7 though. All right. You might be looking for a solution that does not exist in the temporal world, which makes a whole lot of sense when we're talking about Pisces. Pisces is outside of the box, outside of the Saturnian, Satan, whatever you want to call it, box, right? It's the other world. It's the outer realm. Look like music notes as well. Facts. Facts. Look like it could be some planets circulating around there as well. I love the sigils, yo. All right, let me bring it back from the top. If you have drawn this sigil, what is preventing your progression is that you are either too attached to the temporal in general or to an aspect of the temporal. This has caused you to lose sight of the bigger picture, which includes much more than the temporal world. You might be looking for a solution that does not exist in the temporal world. That is like looking for a lost key, but being convinced that the key is somewhere in one specific room and never finding it because the key you are looking for is not even in that room. Yo, if this ain't Piscean, what is, right? The temporal world is a world of the purely physical. It is particles, body, color, shape, soma, physical health, the physical aspect of sex, money, houses, places, things, the physical aspect of food, plants, people, and pets, possessions, etc. It is the realm of the material. If you have drawn this sigil, you may be so invested in the physical, improvable, and rational, and even potentially the type of science that is purely focused on physicality and those same things that you have forgotten that there is more to the universe than meets the eye. We're getting sci-fi now. Bars, I'm nice. We know that already. Album coming soon. Now, the physical world may seem secular, but it isn't. The physical world is not separate from spirit. It is a manifestation of spirit. I was just talking about this last Starcast episode. Check me out Fridays, 11:59 p.m. Eastern. If you haven't yet, I'll be live doing my Starcast. You are denying the majority of the universe and actually the majority of yourself if you have invested in this way. Because of this, you might be more skeptical than you should be. By closing down your mind, you become unable to experience other potentials and other realities. You become selectively ignorant. Ouch. But I like how that sounds. Get rough. Fuck it, B. We need to hear this. Perhaps the sigil is calling you into open-mindedness and even faith. To have faith is to have positive confidence or trust in something. It is to think something is true, even without proof. The famous philosopher Bertrand Russell once said, "Where there is evidence, no one speaks of faith." We do not speak of faith that 2 and 2 are 4 or that the earth is round. We only speak of faith when we wish to substitute emotion for evidence. Unfortunately for Bertrand Russell, he is forgetting something. The first person who believed the earth was round enough to be motivated to set out to prove that it was round had to go on faith before there was proof to back up that belief. Many people believe that faith is the absence of doubt. This cannot be further from the truth. We only think that faith is the absence of doubt when we confuse faith with knowing. To doubt is to have uncertainty about something. Faith cannot exist in a universe of certainty because certainty is knowing. Faith is not required when we know. And so, if doubt is uncertainty, doubt is a necessary condition of faith. If we take If we take doubt a step further and let doubt mean what it means emotionally to most people, to doubt is to consider something unlikely, and this is to act as if you know something that you do not know. It is to bring a sense of certainty to the universe of uncertainty. For this reason, doubt is the flip side of faith. If you have drawn this sigil, you may also be suffering because of your attachment to some aspect of the temporal. Perhaps it is your social status, someone else's success or state of being in the physical world relative to temporal matters, the way your body looks, your job, paying the bills, things you possess or want to possess, your house, your city, your culture, your physical health, the physical aspect of self, and so on. This sigil has come to tell you that the answer you seek does not lie in the physical, and that you are being limited by your fixation on some aspect of the physical. It is like being so focused on the tree that you forget the forest. The thoughts causing your over-identification with that aspect of the physical must be questioned. It is time to invest your focus in the higher perspective / truth that comes with the awareness that transcends physical life, space, and time, and all the things in it. Deep, profound, resonates already, reading just began, and I'm hype because of it. I am hype because of it. Temporal, talking about time. Now, just from an astrological perspective, I can relate to time again being relative to Saturn, Chronos. I was just speaking about this last week, and we can be confined by time sometimes. Bars, and I'm just, time sometimes. Getting tongue twisty out here, but it's true, right? Time could pressure us into doing some things that we may not have necessarily done otherwise, right? Some type of anxiety, some type of pressure, some type of, could even be peer pressure, societal pressure, those types of things, right? Causing us to behave in ways that is unnatural to our celestial being, especially when you know your natal chart and you know what I'm saying? You know yourself. We feel these things when they occur, yet sometimes we become subject to them, or, we just bend to time. And it's not time for that. This is not the time for that, is basically what this is saying, you know what I mean? And it's simple, to get caught up with the physicality of life, because it's all right in front of us, right? It's not until we meditate or we sleep or we dream or we astral project and stuff like that we get to understand that there's things greater than that, than just what's before us or what's in front of us. Sometimes we out there striving to impress as well, right? Impress people who may not even care about us, type of shit. But what we're going to do now is we're going to draw some oracle cards. Let's talk about this even further. Say about 3. There goes 1. Starting with this one. Spirit, what we got? Bang. What is this? Magnum opus, the great work. The great work. Gotta get my left and right down packed. Look like tulips, right, y'all? If I'm not mistaken, I'm not like a flower enthusiast or nothing, but looks like tulips. Let me pick another one. What else, Spirit? What else? Just digging in. Find out what we got here. I see a butterfly, Soror Mystica, the mystical sister. I'm familiar with this card too, and I like it. I like it. We got the mystical sister. After great work, and one more, Spirit. Right here. What's this? The Ouroboros? Is that the Ouroboros? That is the magnum opus, Tashina. Magnum opus. But I think those flowers on the magnum opus card is tulips. I'm not 100% sure. It could be a rose too, but you know, roses are usually, oh, there's black and red and white roses too, right? I think they're tulips. Don't give me the lying. Maybe it'll say it in the definition of the book. But this is lightning though, by the way, y'all. It's not the Ouroboros. It has somewhat similar symbol to it, but it's lightning. So, getting into outside nature and things. Tell me about it, right? Let's get the definition for these cards and see if it resonates or how it resonates. I already got a feeling that it's going to resonate to this temporal card that was already drawn for us, starting with the magnum opus, which is the great work. What is that in alchemy? This might be my first time reading that one. Let me see. Magnum opus. Magnum opus. Should be over here somewhere. Example. Oh, this is gonna take me a minute. Serpent, pearl. Red and white rose, golden rose, against nature, the blue temples. Where's this thing? Jeez. Oh, okay, I see it. 211. Pardon me, y'all. Y'all could keep each other occupied in the comment section until I find this definition, you heard? It's like, you see, that's me being pressured by the time. Oh, I'm live now. I'm pressured by the time. I got to perform right now. Let me take it easy. I got this. I got this. All right, so the magnum opus, the great work, attention, devotion, vocation. The magnum opus shimmers in the distance, promising purpose, achievement, and understanding. When will we get there? Time, right? Mag, what's good, Mag? What's good with you? Glad you could come by. So, the magnum opus shimmers in the distance, promising purpose, achievement, and understanding. When will we get there? When will our efforts be recognized? Amidst pressure and expectations, we come to realize each alchemist's life is an accumulation of moments in which attention is placed upon a subject within the laboratory. The artist draws a single line, the poet scribes a single word, the rose forms a single leaf. The magnum opus card reminds us that the alchemical garden grows from seeds tended to by devoted hands in the grace of sun, water, and earth. You just said that, right, Tanisha? Something like that. You cannot force the great work. You cannot claim it or complete it. This card arrives to whisper words of encouragement. You are in the right place, the most important place for you. This is the alchemical garden. Tend to the youngest growth. Be delicate and precise. This is definitely resonating with that whole temporal thing, right? It's basically saying to be in the moment, y'all. Pisces got to be in the moment, yo. We must be in the moment. And no matter what, we must have faith that this moment and where we are right now is where we are supposed to be, exactly where we're supposed to be. Despite, again, anyone we're trying to impress, even if it's ourselves, we're trying to achieve something. This magnum opus called the great work says it's nothing to complete. We might be trying to complete something. I'm definitely speaking for myself. I know I'll be trying to achieve goals. I always got goals lined up, and it's just like, I did notice something about goals. Hey, babe, what's going on, Pisces? It's Ralph. Shout out to the Pisces. I did notice something about goals. Every time I achieve one, it expands. So it's not like that actual goal is ever really over. It's like, gotta expand on it. It's like updating a product. Every time you build a product, it's like, you know it's going to get updated. Just like terms and conditions of the software products we use. They always sending you an email every 2 or 3 months. Oh, we just updated this, right? So that's what we're dealing with right now. Now, the mystical sister comes after that. Let me find the mystical sister definition. The mystical sister should be... Let me see. I was just looking at it too. Mystical sister, mystical sister. 189. Just when you thought you could traverse the alchemical path by yourself, Sorora Soror Mystica appears. This card indicates a dear friend or sacred ally holds you in their heart at this very moment. With their support, you are able to do what you cannot do yourself. Between the exists an alchemical pact based on the ingredients of respect, honesty, and unconditional love. It's as if you've known each other for many lifetimes. You have shared an experience from which you are always bonded. This archetype may come in any gender, age, or form. One distinct characteristic of Soror Mystica is that they practice the art of witnessing and listening. They have no need to judge, fix, or give advice. Presence is enough. When this card appears, tend to the flame of friendship. Be a mystical sister to another. Okay, so this is pretty much tapping into not going it alone. You know what I mean? I feel like at this time, especially because of the North Node being in Aries, I'm gonna preach my sermon after I read the last card, because now it's all coming to form. I see it now. Yo, what's going on? Yo, Lizzie Darko has entered the building too. Shout out to Pisces. Y'all rolling up. Even those who aren't Pisces are rolling up. Y'all, that's what I'm talking about. B, stop playing. Let me ring my horn. Let it be known. So what we dealing with now? Lightning, right? Let's get the definition for this lightning card rather swiftly. Glad y'all could make it to, by the way. Now, the stage of leucosis, which is lightning, is a complex topic in alchemy. On one hand, it represents purification of the materials. On the other hand, it's the phase in which the alchemist may mistake the work as complete. You can't make this shit up, y'all. Mistake the work as complete. What were we just talking about? On the surface, everything seems perfect, pristine, well thought through, and quite complete. In actuality, the alchemist has been tricked by their own facade of perfection. Their work has hardly begun. Righteousness and fear are the great errors of leucosis. This card arrives to remind us to get our hands dirty. No one is separate from or above anyone else. Rather, every alchemist is a kid in the laboratory, tinkering away with the elements of their life. No more fretting over your next move, fearing how others will perceive you. It's time to crack open, become who you are. The world needs your true colors. Now look, right? Yes, this is an alchemy deck. This was a gift. This was gifted to me too. You know what I mean? And I've been on fire ever since. I ain't even gonna hold you. I haven't used it in every reading, but it's like every time I use it or when I started using it, I don't know. I feel like my readings have, let me stop saying I don't know. I feel like my readings have just become more in depth and more, I don't know. They just resonate. More. You know what I mean? Happy Skies in the building. Stop playing. What you doing here, girl? So now listen, right, girl? Check it out, right? Speaking of Happy Sky and all that, in this deck, right? It was brought to my attention, you know, that the lives are entertaining or whatever the case may be, right? So I was asked if I would do another live, and I'm like, yo, listen, man, let me take, I'm taking the weekend off or whatever the case may be, which I am. But this reading also says, right, you think it's done, or don't think so highly or gifted of yourself that you can't, get your hands dirty. And this is exactly what I'm doing right now, Pisces. All of y'all are watching. I'm getting my hands dirty. I had no plans on doing this, But I'm like, you know what? Let me try a new... First of all, let me say this. For those of you who have been present for the StarCast or you've seen a replay or whatever the case may be, I do some research when it comes to those lives. You know what I mean? So it's not just I just click record and then we just go off and I do my thing. There's some research put behind those podcasts. But so that's why I don't like do them every day or whatever the case may be. But I can do this, right? This is new. I'm getting my hands dirty. I just put myself out there like, fuck it. I know I haven't perfected it yet. And I'm probably not going to try to now that I'm doing this reading and these cards came out. Like, fuck being perfect. Let's just do this shit, right? Let's just do this shit. Let's just get our hands dirty, y'all. That's what we doing here. You know what I'm saying? Good turnout, Mac. I ain't going to hold you. I'm very pleased with the StarCast as well. I'm very pleased. It's flowy. We've been connecting all of the dots. People interacting and all that. You know what I'm saying? Participating. That shit is dope, yo. Word up. Check out the Rota Mundi deck. I'm being told the Rota Mundi deck. Is my pen nearby? Matter of fact, I'm gonna type it in my keyboard. Yeah, I ain't letting nothing fly over my head right now. See, I was about to say, oh, I don't got enough time to go find my pen. Fuck time, yo. Fuck time. What's the name of that? The Rota Mundi deck. Let me see. Rota. How you spell that? Mundi. Okay, cool. Excellent, excellent, excellent. So, that's where we at right now. So, let me read some of the comments. Hi, fellow Pisceans. First time listener. Excited to hear some magic as I start my Monday here in Australia. More Australia. Yo, stop playing. Let me star that comment. I got to also star the Magna Star comment. Got to star those, you know what I mean? But on some real to real. Major shout out to Australia. I got an audience in Australia, and it's expanding now. The more that I'm doing YouTube, it's expanding more. And I appreciate that. Not only do y'all fuck with my music, y'all fuck with my tarot too, and it's a beautiful thing. Y'all fuck with my spirituality. I'm glad that you've been here. I'm glad that you came here. I'm glad that you took your time. First time, hopefully it'll be a second time, you know what I mean? Come hang out with us. We're going to do our thing. Happy Sky, that's the Virgo in you. Got to be a perfectionist. That's a fact, right? It's just like I can't help it. This reading so far has been like tapping on my Virgo shoulder, you know what I mean? Like, yo, what are you doing? What are you doing? You gotta get goals. You gotta do it in a timely manner. You gotta be efficient. That's what Virgos do. You know what I'm saying? I'm the only good Pisces channel. That's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's Come on, y'all. Yo, come on. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. What's up with it? Here from Omaha, Nebraska. Shout out to Omaha, Nebraska. Yeah, y'all could tell me where y'all from too and all of that. Yo, come on. Let's make some noise. Gotta make some noise from Nebraska. Dude, stop playing. Stop playing. Get in here. Congrats on the exposure. Keep pushing. It's your calling. That's exciting. Thank you, Tashina. Thank you. I appreciate it. So look, that's what we're dealing with right now. We're dealing with not being held within the confines of time. You know, this reading may be for me, right? It's speaking to me already because I'm telling you, right? Like, who just said that? I think Happy Sky was talking about the Virgo with me. Like, yo, when I tell you, I'm not kidding. Like, I made a plan last month during Virgo season, and I done revised my whole Monday through Friday schedule, bullet points, and all that, right? You know, Virgo shit, listing shit, and today is not going the way that I planned it at all. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I had no plans to do anything but watch movies today and do like weekend shit because I'm trying to force myself to be doing like weekend shit. But that's just going back to the mundane way that society had us anyway, right? Work from Monday through Friday, take Saturday and Sunday off, and I could feel it within me while I'm laying there watching movies like, nigga, you know you want to get up. You know you want to get up and do something, some type of work. That's the Virgo in me too, you know what I mean? And then here I go doing a live tarot reading, something that I would not even thought about doing. And it's way out of the box for me. It's way out of the time structure that I had framed for myself. Yeah, I guess I am doing a self-reading, you know? I guess I am. Y'all want to get more in detail, get a little messy? What should I pull, a tarot deck or should I pull my messy deck? I don't even think I got my messy deck next to me. I could go get it though. I ain't even going to be lazy. If we're going to get messy, or maybe we don't got to get messy. Let me get the tarot. Sometimes tarot could get messy enough. Right? Maybe it ain't that deep right now. Let me just get the tarot deck out. Stop fucking around. But shit, anybody else feeling pressured by time? Because listen, there's a part of me that feels so free when I'm not pressured by time. Like, I know how to get the fuckets though. Trust me, the Pisces in me will get the fuckets so fast. And I'll just be like, what? Deadline? Don't give me no deadline. Like, nobody gives me a deadline. You know what I mean? Part of me be trying to be humble by setting my own time restraints. Because sometimes I don't want to be that arrogant, right? What they said? No, they said ignorance. They used the word ignorance. I feel like arrogance and ignorance, sometimes it's the same thing, you know? Happy Sky says you're always pressured. I feel you on that. You know what I mean? And I think we need to reach messy deck for sure. Yo, when I get the messy deck, shit get wild. I'm gonna get in our business if I get that messy deck. Y'all want me to get the messy deck? James said get the messy deck, yo. Yo. But that pressure, we gotta start, man. We gotta find a way to release that shit. I'm working on it too. I'm working on it because lately I guess you could say, manufactured the type of calendar that allows me to be pressure free. Bars, I'm fucking nice. We already know that though. That's the Queen of Wands, y'all. That's my hooker card. This is definitely my reading. Queen of Wands is my hooker card. It's my hooker, yo. Is it Saturn? It is Saturn, yo. When you think about it, in all actuality, not to even play the blame game, right? When you look at it from a logical and astrological, I just noticed logical is on the back of astrological. Oh my goodness. Like, when you look at it from an astrological perspective, it is Saturn because Saturn rules the black box. Notice how we put black boxes on top of our heads when we graduate school, right? We are packed inside of that box. The hologram is the box. It's the carbon box of materialism. So Saturn does put that pressure on us. Saturn is also AKA Cronus, right? So Saturn naturally rules over agriculture, right? So they took the sickle, perverted it, put it in the Grim Reaper's hand. Oh, deep dark Saturn, took the R out, called it Satan. We'll get into that in another time. But it naturally rules over agriculture. And when we do agriculture, we have to plant the seed first, right? Step back, let it get time to get its roots, water it, tend to it. Takes time, right? So yeah, that's all Saturn shit. And if you don't tend to it and it grows wild, you let the weeds grow around it or you know what I mean? The bugs get to it and destroy the crop, then you're pretty much fucked, right? But that's when you focus too much on materialism. You know what I mean? The Queen of Wands is the side piece. Happy Skies said the Queen of Wands is the side piece. That's definitely my hooker card. So maybe it is the side piece. You know what I mean? That's definitely my hooker card, yo. When you see the Queen of Wands, some hooker shit coming on. So let's okay. Just my hooker, yeah, it is the side piece. Shh, don't tell no. Well, it's out there now. What else, Spirit? What else we got here on the tarot deck? James said get the messy Trey Brown said get the messy deck too. Yo, y'all ain't going, huh? Y'all be on some shit. Ten of Pentacles. All right, let me draw 2 more cards from this tarot deck, and I'm gonna go get the messy deck, y'all, because y'all wild as fuck. But you know what? I support y'all requests. I'm going to get the messy deck. So we got the Queen of Wands, which is the side piece. We got the Ten of Pentacles out here. Oh shit. So we got the Ten of Pentacles after that. That means that's wifey. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the main broad. That's the bottom bitch that came out. Oh man, I'm about to get caught up in all kind of shit. We getting messy already, man. See, y'all want the bullshit. Y'all want the fucking and fuck it. Let's get it. What else? What's this? The Queen of Pentacles, but the Queen of Pentacles is in reverse. Let me find out. This is another broad in the mix. Jeez, what we got going on here? All right, one more, Spirit. One more from this tarot deck. Y'all funny than a motherfucker, y'all. Oh, the competition card. The Five of Wands has appeared, y'all. The Five of Wands has appeared. It's already messy. It's about to get messier. Un momento, y'all. I'm going to get the messy deck, y'all. Y'all ain't shit. Y'all support the fucking thing, so fuck it. I'm with it too. I'm with the shits too. Let's get messy out this bitch, y'all. Let's get messy out this bitch. Happy Sky says Benjamin is getting married to his booty call. Is that right? So if the phone go off and I get that call, that's her? That's what you trying to say? So yo, look. Well, I got the messy deck, y'all. I got the messy deck. It's gonna get a little cray. But it looked like it's already getting a little messy with this shit. I almost called this a listen, all right. So look, basically like this. Somebody in y'all lives, somebody in our lives that got that fire, you know what I'm saying? Got that high attraction, that high appeal. But not only that, is fierce, independent, has a track record, or should I say experience curve of doing their thing. You know? Could be a solo act all on their own if they wanted to, but they chose not to. They chose to be a queen. You know what I mean? Bars are nice, we know that. But this person, like I said, they possess the type of independence and creativity that makes them renowned or makes them a necessary figure in this storyline, should I say. This could be male or female. You don't have to, you know what I mean? Guys, y'all, this might be your hooker card too. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But gals, this could be your, you know, that dude that sets your soul on fire. And then we got the Ten of Pentacles right after that. This shows me or tells me that someone is either playing the role of, they can be more than a slut. They can be more than community dick. They can be more than, you understand what I'm saying? Like, they could be more than a player. They can be more than a pimp. They can be more than what they either project themselves to be, or this is an archetype that is playing this role and still got their side piece. You understand what I'm saying? Now, yeah, that's what's going on, y'all. And not for nothing, this person might even be open about this. This person might even be open that they are the type of person or the type of archetype that is looking for polyamorous relationships, or that they can hold that type of energy, that type of position is what I meant to say. But it's messy. It's messy. The bottom line is it's messy because I look at this Queen of Pentacles being in reverse as someone that is also in the equation, also paying attention to that person who is holding that position, that feels that they can handle multiples. You understand what I'm saying? And they're turned on to it too. However, they are a little, you know, snooty about that shit. You understand what I'm saying? They looking at it like, he ain't all that, or she ain't all that, or I bet if I got into the equation, I could disrupt all of that. You understand what I'm saying? That Queen of Pentacles in reverse is looking at it like they can unearth it, or they can insert here some type of materialistic type of object, or dangle a carrot in front of their face to capture their attention and actually take them away from the position that they're holding right now. Alchemy Moon, stop playing. Stop playing, ma. Like, what is happening right now? Stop playing. Give a round of applause for Alchemy Moon coming in the building. Shut off my horn. It's getting real in here. No sister wives. No. Yo, Happy Sky, you off the chain, B. Yo. Look, I'm just reading the cards, B. I'm channeling. Look, it's in front of our face. It ain't no, look. And you know what, Happy Sky, you sound like the Queen of Pentacles in reverse right now. Like, no, it can't be. Don't let that happen. Don't let that happen. Okay, I better be the main wife then. See, look, you better pick one, because I'm telling you right now, you just came off as the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Like, oh yeah, I see what y'all got going on over there, but it ain't me type shit. Like, that's that Queen of Pentacles in reverse that I'm seeing right now. And then the Five of Wands is just like, I would say the outer perimeter chicks. Or the outer perimeter dudes in y'all women's lives right now that be flooding y'all inboxes with all that, you know what I mean? Those are the dudes, or those are the chicks that just are waiting in line, like just waiting for either for the hooker, the side chick, to fuck up, for wifey to slip up, and for this Queen of Pentacles with the bag to just get out of the way because, you know, they look like a threat as well. You know what I'm saying? Like, this shit is messy, B. But these 5 of Wands cards also represents people from the outside looking in that has a negative connotation or a negative feel attached to this as well. Like, this can't be for real. Or that dude can't be for real. Shorty can't be for real. She can't think that it's supposed to be that she could play her cards that way or he could play his cards that way and be successful while doing it. Like, but there's also a other side that says, yes, they can. You know what I'm saying? Got they picket signs up and they marching in on behalf of this messy setup of guy right now. I don't know how messy it is. You know what I'm saying? Because he's holding a position, she's holding a position, but we're gonna see how messy it is when I start drawing from this deck. Bet that. We're gonna get some more details right now. So Spirit, give us more insight. Let me turn the deck. Give us more insight into what's going on in here. See, I was gifted this deck by Alchemy Moon. Ooh, that's a fact. So shout out to her for putting me onto this deck. You heard? Let me ring that horn. Because it has really put me in a different space when it comes to reading. Spirit, help us get a little messy. That's right. Tell on us. Tell on the Pisces fam right now. The Pisces clan. Tell on us. Well, further tell on us. What's going on out here? This is a need to know basis now because I'm interested in my own shit. So what we got here is suffering in silence. That's one of these prospects here that's suffering in silence because they have a desire to me. That's Queen of Pentacles in reverse talking right there. What else, Spirit? Tension, stressed out, migraines, worry. It's the pressure, it's the time. The time is pressuring. I feel like it's just popped up in my mind. I feel like somebody is thinking that, and this is something that they're thinking too. They're not even feeling it because I'm feeling like if they was feeling this thought correctly, if they was to align the mental with the heart, they would realize that it's a bunch of bullshit. It's an illusion. But they're thinking that they're out of time when it comes to something. Some of y'all are thinking that y'all are out of time, or there's someone in your life that is looking at you like time is running thin, time is running short, it's too late to do this, or you only got a certain amount of time to make a lasting impression or strong enough impression on them, or something's going to get away from you. I'm feeling this strongly around of relationships as well. This also feels like the person that's possibly having the unspoken desires and is struggling to express their real feelings, that's actually getting in the way of the desire, of the dreams that you possess. Someone's being quiet. Someone's being quiet. What else, Spirit? Let's get messy. Tell on the people. Tell on us. I don't care. Tell on us. We need to know. Antisocial. Listen, I'm telling you. Someone is in their feelings. They have feelings. They are refraining from expressing it. And what's happening is they're tricking themselves into believing that they're the outcast because of it, that they're even being ostracized by the people that they wish to be seen by or the people that they wish to communicate with, when in all actuality, it's them doing it to themselves. They're pushing themselves out. Because they're holding on to the true feelings that they possess. So it's a real trick. It's a real trick compounding on that mental and heart string that I'm talking about. Too much in the mind about this. When you know the feelings that you have in your heart, you're not letting it out. How are people supposed to know? How are they supposed to include you? How are they supposed to see you when you're not letting that part out? You understand what I'm saying? Accurate, says Alchemy Moon. You understand what I'm saying? Like, this is coming out clear cut and concise too. Like, the rhythm is, I told you the messy deck is going to tell. So you try to hide it and you try to listen. The messy deck tells on us all. There's no holds barred when I pull this deck out. Consequences. Y'all see that? Consequences. Bad choices, games, mixed signals. Oh boy. So look, this is all the same person. And I don't know if it's, y'all know how I laid out the cards, the tarot cards anyway, right? when it came to how messy was looking like this player type, archetype individual, whatever the case may be, holding that position, may be successful, maybe not be, got a lot of people talking. This, since I pulled out the messy deck, this is the same person. It feels like it heavily revolves around the Queen of Pentacles in reverse archetype, but let me not be too focused on that. What I can tell you though is the cards that are drawn from the messy deck is continuous. So this same, look, this person has player qualities as well. This person that I'm talking about that's holding on to their feelings, playboy, playgirl, you name it. They have the tendency or the qualities of it. Whether they express it or how much they express that to the outer world, I don't know just yet anyway. This deck, fuck around gonna tell anyway. But because of it, they are sending mixed signals. And this adds on to the feeling of being ostracized, the feeling of them being ostracized, being left out, feeling like they're getting the silent treatment when in all actuality, they're warranting the silent treatment by not expressing their feelings. So that's the game that's being played. And whether they're honoring up to it or they're admitting it or not, at this point, it doesn't matter to the outside influences or to the outside people because it's a consequence now. That's why they are left with their own devices to feel everything that they need to feel and just thinking about it way too much. And it's because of the mixed signals that they're giving off. Whether they're aware of it or not, whether y'all are aware of it or not, that's on y'all. You know what I'm saying? If you are aware of it, I don't see no cards out here yet to say to address it. I don't know how long you're going to hold on to these feelings, not say nothing about them, or even why, right? There might be a reason for it, but without the other party or other parties knowing about it, they see you as playing a head game, yo. And it's a head game too. Like they are aware that this is it. They're aware that you either have feelings or you don't. But it's more along the lines of you don't because you don't express them. So it's simpler for them to either walk on or leave you there, not talk to you and stuff like that because they like, person don't give a fuck anyway. You understand what I'm saying? Or not talk to you on that level. It's just very surface like, very flaky like, very high buy type shit. You know what I'm saying? Nothing with depth because they like, yo, the energy that they putting out or the way that they present themselves, they don't even got feelings. Just keeping it a bean. What we got here? Hopeful. Who's hopeful? Inspired, optimistic, success. I just watched Transformers 1 too. Dope ass movie. The origin movie I didn't know I needed, but I did, and that shit was dope. But you know Optimus Prime and everything, how Optimus Prime became Optimus Prime. What's next for the Pisces? How are you ending this year? That's a good question. I'm gonna get into that. I'm gonna definitely get into that. Let me pull some more of these messy cards because it seems like, you know, this storyline wants to be told, and then we just gonna kick it. All right, we just gonna kick the shit after I draw these cards. Inspired, optimistic, success. You know, all right, I get what's going on now. It's all in front of our face, yo. So we already know all of the cards that, listen, this archetype, right, has things set up and arranged to where it could even be intimidating to know that they have the type of prowess or the type of image that can attract more than one. So you see, it's like, oh, I better be the main chick. I better, you know, the side piece bitch and this, that, and that. Y'all already mouthed off on this shit already, right? So that part is evident and apparent about this person. And one of the prospects is just like feeling the tension, the pressure of time, the initial card that was drew for this reading, feeling the pressure of time and facing the consequences of not expressing their emotions because of it. Yet at the same time, and I I don't think they're threatened by the person's position. I think they're threatened by time itself. Wild shit. Because there's too many prospects up here for this, for none of them can be threatened by the other. There wouldn't be so many of them up there. But it's like we're peering into the soul of one of the archetypes, and it's just like they are actually inspired and optimistic about being successful with this companionship, relationship, partnership. What's the other ship? All of the ships. It's Libra season, so I can't make this shit up. I'm just channeling, y'all. This is a bunch of ships out here, yo. All of the ships are out here. And there's still some type of optimism and hope for success here. What needs clarification though? Like that's, I feel like I'd be drawing it out, asking for clarification on something. Spirit, let's get messier. Might have to go back to tarot. Let me see. Hopeful, inspired, success. Spirit, are we talking about the same person here? Because it definitely feels that way. I may not even have to ask that. What's this? Bitter, angry, petty, salty. Yeah, it's getting messy. What else, Spirit? That's that Queen of Pentacles in reverse archetype. I'm telling you, yo. Like, yeah, I see it and all that. I see it going on. I see it happening, but it ain't all that. Watch. Or, you know what I mean? But the Queen of Pentacles can be so dry when it comes to emotions, right? We began this reading talking about time, talking about materialism and how it gets in the way, how it's interfering with Piscean energy. So with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, it's just showing me that that element of things is interfering with the emotions being able to be expressed. Emotions more than likely is going to exist outside of some type of time frame or structure. You know, it can go with the transits and everything, but when you feel about something or someone, you just feel about it. You can try to run away from it or hide it or whatever the case may be, but you're just doing yourself a disservice, whether it's in the short term or the long run. I don't know. You'd have to be the judge of that. I guess we all got to carry our own cross when it comes to that. Spirit, what else? Because Jesus. Divorce, distance, ghosted, separation. It's the same person, yo. This is the same person. This could actually have happened. Y'all could have actually just ghosted someone because of your unavailability or your refusing to express your emotions. Could be part of it. Some of y'all are actually going through a divorce, or you're about to get divorced. Oh shit. Some of y'all are separated. I feel more like some of y'all are separated. And that's the reason. That's the reason why you've distanced yourself. You see, look. This deck don't fuck around. Look, you've distanced yourself or ghosted someone because you've actually separated from someone else. But I feel like it's not done perhaps, or you haven't totally healed from it, or see, you playing games. That's what it is. You playing a game, and that's why your fucking head hurt. But it's that's why it's getting confusing. That's why you're sending mixed signals, because it's like the universe is asking, how can you be bitter or upset about a situation that this particular archetype is experiencing in their life, when you yourself are kind of the same archetype or kind of the same player. I don't know if it looks exactly the same, but you carry the same characteristics, you carry the same potentials, And that person that you've distanced yourself from may be none the wiser. They may not know what the fuck is really going on with you internally when it comes to your feelings and your emotions. And that is a red flag from them. It's like what I'm being told to tell you is there's no way that they can come towards you in confidence, because they do have emotions. Like, there's something called empathy. And if they can't empathize with you, they can't begin to understand your situation. I hope I'm making sense when I say that. Let me see. Tarot. I'm gonna ask for advice, and then we just gonna kick the shit, because this reading got messy, yo. This fucking reading is messy, man. Damn, Pisces, sup with us. We want to be players and hoes and pimps and max and all kind of shit. That's what's up with us. That's what this reading is all about, B. Like, let's just keep it a bean. You know what I'm saying? I think a part of me is trying to, like, you know what I mean, shape this shit because I'm live doing this in a certain type of way. But, like, let's just call it what it is, yo. We like a bunch of exposed hookers and hoes, bars some fucking nice, and we trying to be married at the same time, trying to get booed up at the same time. Weather gonna get cold soon in certain places. Y'all think y'all gonna be all laid up with the big backs and all that, and nobody gonna know? No, we gonna fucking know. Cause this deck is messy as hell. This whole fucking reading is messy as hell. And this is just Pisces being outside of the box, unorthodox. Bars I'm fucking nice. What else can I tell y'all, yo? We gonna be alright though. Give us some advice, Spirit, because Lord knows we need it. Myself included. We need that shit. Happy Sky says facts, laughing her ass off. I know. I heard it all in your speech and all that. I know. I'm outed up. I'm up here. I see myself. I'm up here too. Not running from this shit, B. I'll be damned. What we got here? The Tower in reverse, though. Spirit, we need more than that. Clarify the Tower in reverse, Spirit. Oops. That right there. What we got? The Four of Pentacles. Got the answer. I got it. That's it. Spirit says that's it. Don't be begging. The Blessed Empress says, glad that I'm back. Thank you. Thank you for having me back. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad that I can be back. It's a blessing to be able to do this. You know what I mean? Let me see. I want to look at the detail on this card. Okay. This Tower in reverse is telling me that this is a feeling of hypochondria for us. We are under the impression that something is falling apart in our lives, but it's an illusion. What the Tower in reverse is showing me is to get grounded, but I don't mean in the way that is earthy to the point where, again, we start framing these schedules for ourselves, because that's what's creating the hypochondria. Oh, we don't have enough time to fulfill this fantasy, that desire, use the rest of this bottle of baby oil. We gotta stop doing that to ourselves right at this very moment. Grounding in this equation means to just be, to just let go and be right now. Like, we here right now with each other, like, to do that. And in a split second, with the optimal and hopeful, because that card is out here, regardless of all the fucking out here, there's a hopeful card out here that's optimistic and sees future success. You have to see that future success right now, even if you don't see it. You have to have the faith, right? We spoke about that earlier. We have to have faith that it's happened already. and lose the hypochondria. You know what I mean? And I'm also getting that a word that is not said can be an argument that has been saved, if that makes any sense to you. I just channeled that shit. I don't know what the fuck, whatever that means. It means something though, I promise you. What happens in the being that's right now is you become stable. You become stable. So in order to be stable, you can't have erratic thoughts flowing through your mind, right? So it's like the tower in reverse, right? There's lightning at the bottom of it. So that's how I know that the electricity needs to be grounded, right? Otherwise, the Uranus energy is going to go wild, sporadic, all over the place, as the thoughts will. And you're going to continue to keep thinking these things and continue to keep having these headaches, suffering in silence, when all you got to do is breathe. Do some breathing techniques I'm hearing. Get into your practices that are meditative, that takes you away from what's tomorrow going to bring. How's next week going to look? How's this person going to see me? How are they going to receive the information that I give them when I finally give it to them? For those of you that are going to express the information, for those of you that are going to hold back, you might be also wondering, what is that going to look like in the near future because you do that, right? Will you self-sabotage because of that? Have you already ruined it? Like, you got it. We got to get rid of all of that shit right now, Pisces, right now, because we are not of that shit. Like, let's just keep it a beam. If you are Pisces, you are not of the box, B. You're not. We're not. We just fucking around with the box. We playing with the box like a cat with a ball of yarn. Like, that's what the fuck we do, naturally. But some of us have become so accustomed to being in the box because that's what the earth requires of us. It's our earth, right? So earth element, we feel like we must be subject to it because of that. Nah, fuck that. Take a risk. Take a risk of just being flowy and see what happens. You know, come back, let me know. Shoot me a text or some shit. You know what I mean? Email a nigga or something. All right, so look, fuck it. We live, man. I'm doing new shit. I'm just doing new shit, man. You got any questions? What was the question? Let me rewind a little bit, because that's it. I'm leaving that reading right here. You know what I'm saying? I still feel excited and enthused by it, despite it being messy as fuck. But it is what it is. Let me see. What's next for the Pisces? How are we ending this year? Right, let's get to that. So, yo, look, if we're talking about a we thing, right? We talking about a we thing for Pisces. We gotta, and I just got finished doing this reading, right? I was first under the belief before this reading that we must frame our dream and structure it during this time while Saturn is in Pisces. And I might still be correct. Because of the transit. So I'm still suggesting that. At the same time, I'm also suggesting to be fluid about it. I'll give you an example. I just recently, before on my website, I used to have this timer, this countdown of when I was going to launch the official version of my website, right? And then I noticed in my plan, I had to revise a few things in order to make it the best that it could be, optimal, right? In that process, I realized that that timer had to be taken off of my website, because what I was doing was pressuring myself to, you know, I guess accommodate the audience or the people that's been waiting for me to do what it do, and that shit backfired. So that's kind of what I mean. I'm not saying not to do the work of framing your dream, but you got to also remember Saturn is in Pisces. So Pisces is still fluid. Pisces is still expressing to Saturn like, look, I feel your heaviness. I feel the responsibility. I feel you building dams in my river and my oceans and shit like that. But let's not forget, I'm a fucking ocean. So I will rise and break through and seep through and crush this shit if I have to. That's what water does, right? We just had a hurricane where in Florida, right? That shit was madness, I heard. It was insane. That's Pisces shit, you know? So regardless of Saturn being there and trying to give us a box to be put in and all that, give yourself the room. We're giving ourselves the room and opportunity to revise, go dream bigger, dream even bigger, dream even bigger. No time restraints put on us. Because you know what also happens when we are not stressed and experiencing anxiety? We become younger. We look younger. And I don't know about y'all, but Pisces people can actually age in the face like instantaneously, whether it's look like a few years older and then like a few years younger within a matter of days, sometimes within the matter of a nap. The skin changes, everything is real, it's bugged out. But I've seen it not only on myself, but I've seen it in other Pisces as well. That's a blessing. Let's not make it a curse. When you know that, it's like, okay, do your best to remove anxiety from us is what we're looking at for the rest of the year. We got to tell Saturn like, yo, this is our sign. This is our domain. We know you're a teacher. We know you're an instructor, but the student eventually becomes the teacher too, right? So we gotta talk back to Saturn, I'm feeling, for the rest of the year, Pisces. But not only that, we got Neptune there. So what I'm saying about Neptune is what seems unfathomable and what seems to be the illusion is really the truth. I just did a Taurus reading talking about we're bad people, like perceive yourself as bad. My next podcast is going to be off the chain too. I'm just telling y'all right now because I'm piggybacking off of all of that energy. But that's how we looking at it as well, Pisces, as we might as well perceive ourselves as bad people. And I'm going to tell you why. A lot of investigative stuff is going on right now, and that's ruled by Pisces. A lot of people getting outed and shit like that. You know what I mean? And I feel like a lot of us were saved from that type of energy. But at the same time, we are the people that rule that type of energy. So there's something cool about not being under the material pressure of society, because we wouldn't have the mental capacity to be able to investigate matters, especially ones that are spiritual, right? So that type of investigation that's happening in the world right now, that's on the front stage and all that, that takes the time out of your day. That doesn't allow you the time to be worried about, you know, necessarily what colors you're wearing and what name brand you have on, and all of that shit is obsolete when it comes to doing the investigative work, right or wrong. And in some type of way, you're bringing justice to this place. But at the same time, we got to realize that nobody's going to fucking throw a parade for us for doing this shit. No one's going to fucking come save us either necessarily. We're probably going to end up saving ourselves if it comes down to that. Because not everybody is happy that we're pointing shit out. And I'm just talking about the energy in general, right? But we are that sign. So don't think nobody's fucking happy because you're like a fucking spiritual guru and you're pulling cards like this and you're exposing the whole fucking mess, right? People want you to be communicative, right? They want you to be, express yourself, talk to me, until you start telling them about themselves. Then they're like, yo, wait, motherfucker. I don't like that shit. Yeah, you don't like it. You don't like it now, right? If I hold up a mirror, if you go look in the mirror by yourself, you're going to tell yourself you're a good person. But if I hold the mirror up to you, you're going to be looking at me kind of weird now. Like, why are you holding that mirror up to me? Oh, what's the fucking difference? You're going to go look in the mirror yourself too, right? But when I'm holding it up, you see some different shit. I'm telling you about yourself. My point is, don't get thrilled. Don't think people going to fucking throw a parade for us for that shit. You understand what I'm saying? But are Pisces secrets ever found? Happy Sky asks. You're definitely on point, Trey Brown 8 says. I tell you like this about Pisces secrets. There's always more. So let's say we captured all of today's secrets and unearthed them. All around the world, all over everybody's internet channel. If all of the people in the world participated in investigative work, and in one day, in 24 hours, we all uncovered the secrets. There's going to be more secrets right behind that because somebody is doing something in secret right fucking now. You know what I'm saying? My phone is probably buzzing right now with a secret or 3. Right? So as soon as I get off live, it's going to be like, oh shit, secret information. Did it really just buzz? What the fuck? But you understand what I'm saying? So there's always going to be a 12th house. In my last podcast, I was talking about how, like, you know, the Aquarius age it seems like the Aquarius age is trying to get rid of the 12th house altogether. And when you look at it from an astrological perspective, it's like, yeah, go figure, duh. It's the age of truth. It's the age of knowledge, of revelation. But it's like, yo, as long as we're in the moment and we continue to live, there's going to be more secrets. There's going to be more actions being taken. There's going to be more information to discover. You will not be privy to all information in one instant. You're going to have to discover it, meaning you're going to have to do some investigative research. So to answer your question, nah. Pisces secrets ain't ever found. Now, some of them, yeah. But you know what I find interesting as well about what's going on in the larger society? And I'm not going to name names and all that. I'm not trying to be like dick pulling out hair paws or, cloud chasing and none of that shit. But to make my point is, it's the Pisces energy that's actually doing the discovery. So maybe that's deceptive, right? And this is why I talk about Transformers too. I watched a Transformers movie. At the end, Decepticon says, yo, we are the Decepticons. Megatron said we are the Decepticons because, now Pisces rules over deception, right? So you could probably tell I'm a Megatron fan. I love Optimus Prime too, but he says at the end, we are the Decepticons. We will not be deceived by the deceiver. We are the Decepticons. So all these years, I've been thinking like that motherfucker is just straight up evil and just on some deceiving shit. But he became Megatron because he was deceived by a fake Prime. And he said he won't ever he won't ever experience that again. He don't care who rises to power. He's not ever going to be duped and deceived by anyone else again. And that's how they became the motherfucking Decepticons. Now, ain't that some shit? All these fucking years, I ain't know that till today. When I seen the movie, I said, oh shit, I like him even more now. So that's kind of what I'm saying right now. Pisces energy is doing all the investigative work that's out in people. So if people get mad at the Piscean energy, like, yo, y'all so secretive, y'all always holding secrets, y'all, right? Yeah, holding on to your feelings. You're not expressing your feelings. Unspoken, what is this? Unspoken desires, your real feelings, you're being a player, mixed signals. We're actually going back in to unearth all of that shit anyway for the Aquarius age. Oh, y'all want to know the truth? Guess what? Pisces energy is going to discover it. See how that shit works? We just bringing it to the Aquarius energy after it's done. Hey, I want to know the truth. Also, something that was done in the Transformers movie. Like, dude, Optimus Prime, he went and got the information. He was trying to tell Megatron, like, nah, because Megatron ready to kill the fraud dude that was behaving like a Prime. But the whole time, he was stealing the energy from the planet and giving it to I forget what they call them other niggas, the real bad niggas. You know what I'm saying? Megatron ready to kill a nigga. Prime like, nah, chill, we got the information. So the media, right? He like, we got the information. We just gonna put it on all the TVs and tell the planet. And then we gonna let him go. Megatron like, nah, fuck out of here. Like, why are you always trying to be peaceful and shit? No, fuck that. Let me kill this nigga, right? Prime like, nah. So, but they got the information out is my point. So Prime did the investigation, got the information out, outed everybody. You know what I'm saying? Told the secret. And then things played out the way that they played out. I know I just told y'all the whole fucking, basically, spoiler alert. I ain't say no spoiler alert. Like, that's Transformers 1 for y'all. Like, go see it anyway. That shit is dope. Let me see what y'all talk about, though. What's some advice for Pisces in dealing with addictions, vices in this season? Great question, James. Great question. In this season specifically too. In this season, it's important for Pisces to realize, I'm just keeping it a bean, to realize what sex and desire means in your relationships. And what I'm really trying to say is, realize that the people that you are in relationships with, whether they're situationships, partnerships, relationships, realize what they mean, realize what their result is. Realize what the intent and the result is, because Libra is, under the solar dial, is our 8th house. So the 8th house rules over sex. I'm putting emphasis on sex. It rules over other things, but even that, right? If you're not in relationships that bring any type of assets or revenue, make that self clear to yourself. No longer dupe yourself into believing that something is in a relationship that it's not. You can't do it no more. We can't do that no more, y'all. That's what's very important about this time right now for us. Even more with the North Node being in Aries, because it's tugging away from relationships for a reason. We have to really concretely at least just understand what our relationships are. So I said in my podcast last time, that question of what are we, it seems corny and all that for all this time, all these years, right? No more. That shit is a good fucking question. Ask people, what are we? Or you could just see through the interactions exactly what you are. Some things don't even got to be said. But that's one thing. Now, when it comes to the vices and the addictions, I'm also talking about sex. Because some of us are looking at prospects or our relationships lustfully. And it's real challenging for us to look at them other than that. So we are interacting or basing our interactions on that instead of research. We need to research our relationships more to understand why we have them. Because some relationships, I'm feeling for us, because the Pisces sign is just an addictive sign anyway. So we can become addicted to people too. We must ask ourselves right now, why are we addicted to that person? Why are we addicted to their personality? And why they're addicted to us? Why they're addicted to our personality as well? These are tough questions right now. And can't even guarantee you that they'll be answered. So the way to answer that question even further, the way to deal with them is to deal with yourself as much as possible. Deal with yourself as much as possible. This could be a lonely time for you. So when you're dealing with yourself, keep yourself busy. Keep yourself busy on the things that you're passionate about. Because otherwise you could slip right into that confiding in someone else to do something that you've done before. I'm even feeling like going back to exes type shit, or like regurgitating old types of behaviors with people that you don't even feel that for. So it's like dealing with somebody that you only deal with them for that particular area in life, but that's all you can get out of them. The relationship has not climaxed. You get what I'm saying? And the longer you do that, the longer you're telling the universe that you're settling. You get what I'm saying? And you could have the ability right now to pull somebody up, pull yourself up at the same time as far as relationships go, because of that conversation. And I keep talking about having the conversation of, yo, what we doing? What are we doing? And if somebody asks you, what do you mean what we doing? Because this is how I feel. Fuck it. Put your balls on the table, B. Let your tits out. Put yourself out there, B. You know what I'm saying? Because, yo, I'm telling you, you don't want to fall into the vices, other types of vices, right? Like drugs and addiction, or doing something harmful to yourself, or picking up a harmful habit because you're trying to cope with the feelings that you're actually avoiding. Happy Sky says, is it possible to be completely single, celibate, and happy? Yeah, it's possible. It's possible. I'm on the verge right now. It's possible. Trust me when I tell you. If I tell you like this is the best time to practice that. If you're going to do that, if you're going to carry that out. And the reason why I say that is because the North Node is in Aries. See how it feels now. Because once the North Node get in Pisces, you're probably going to be bombarded with all the feels, everything. A lot of stuff is going to come back, and it's going to feel like everything everywhere at the same time. Like that movie, there's going to be a lot of interdimensional jumping and feeling and dealing with this relationship, dealing with that relationship, but in a more flowy way outside of the time constraints that we're talking about with Kronos and Saturn. But we're in a time right now where independence and freedom is at the forefront. It's still going to get lonely though, B. I'm going to just keep it a beam with you, Happy Sky. You're going to want to talk to somebody. But Single is kind of in right now. I know that shit could feel and sound awkward, but it's just kind of in right now. Celibate is in right now. I'm not just slinging dick like a new jack like that no more. Fuck that, B. Like, nah, you gotta work for this shit, man. I'm back on my bullshit, yo. Gotta work for it, yo. Make them work for it, yo. Which sign from your experience do you fuck with the most? If I gotta keep it a bean, as far as women goes, if I'm gonna keep it a bean, it's the Pisces women that I fuck with the most. James says it does seem to be a lonely time these days, even when people are around. Real shit. Yeah, because we doing everything else but focusing on each other. I mean, the internet got a large part to do with it, right? You got the convenience of screening motherfuckers. You got the convenience of swiping left, swiping right, up, down. You know, there's dating apps and all kind of shit. I haven't used any, you know what I'm saying? But it's so many ways that, or so many different people that you can think are going to be for you, that when you come to the reality of you're alone, like you're looking at these people through your phone or your computer, but in your house you're alone. For those of you who are alone, it's a mind fuck. And then this is what I'm saying. Some of us resort back to our exes or people that we know are just only good for sex and maybe not anything else. And it's just like, I don't know if that's doing it for me anymore, B. So I don't even know about this fucking shit like that no more. Especially, I don't know if y'all seen this. I'm gonna bring this video to my podcast on Friday. Garfield was just talking about relationship dating in New York. I think they did a poll and New York came up last on the places to date. Like, it's fucked up out here. And it's just like, yeah, I think probably better off single up here. Celibate too. But I would say Pisces women in the past couple of years, and the more that I reflect on like historical times with Pisces women, I've come to the conclusion about that. And you know, and I've danced around all over the border. I fuck with Aries bitches too though, I ain't gonna lie. So it's like Aquarius, Pisces, Aries. If there was top three, and it's like the torches are right on those signs, right? The cusp is there and the cusp is there. But I say Pisces is in the lead right now, unless that happens to change for whatever reason. I guess we'll update the question later on. Celibacy over abstinence. Oh, they're not the same thing? Help me out here, clarify that. What am I doing right now? I'm not fucking right now. So what is that right now? Like, I'm not actually fucking right now. So what do we call that, Tashina? Help me out. Help us out right now to understand what that is. But yeah, type shit. What else for Pisces ending the year? I say for Pisces ending the year too, don't forget about this, y'all, that, what you call it, our year is not over in December. You know what I mean? Our year begins again on your Piscean birthday, on your February or March birthday. So keep that in mind too. Don't think that this is the last 3 months of your year. Don't get caught up in that. Celibacy is never having sex again, nun style. Oh, okay. So I'm abstinence right now. I'm abstinent, but excuse me. I don't know, yo. Celibacy is not a terrible idea, you know, because some MGTOW men, they go monk mode. It's like this: if I have some interesting, exciting ass sex, I'm probably not gonna pass that up. Like, if we could do some research and shit while we do it, you know what I'm saying? I want some weird science sex. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get rid of this baby oil, B. But celibacy is not a terrible idea. And I'll tell you like this, right? This reading is about time constraints and stuff like that, are not being caught up by the temporal, right? So celibacy might be what I'm practicing right now. Or for those of us who are being abstinent right now. Well, who are we to say that we're practicing or we're being abstinent and we're not practicing celibacy? It might be celibacy. If we trying to put time pressure on ourselves to say when the next time we gonna fuck, right? If we can't figure that out, we can't determine that, and we're being guided to not try to determine that, then we're practicing celibacy right now. So The same way I say, let's perceive ourselves to be bad people, right? Even if you swear up and down you're not and you're a good person, fuck it, we on that verge. We seeing ourselves as bad people. So also see yourself as not having sex again. I think that will make somebody make more of a clear argument of why they should have sex with you. Word up. It's a better challenge. I think I'd be more enthused by that. Why should we fuck? Then tell me. Give me an essay. You know how I be playing and shit online? Like, yo, put in your applications for me to be my girlfriend and shit like that. I want an application. I want a resume. I want a thesis. I might want a fucking dissertation of why we should fuck. I think that would be so exciting. We need more discussions like this. I didn't know this was going to be this much fun. I'm glad I came. I'm glad I did this. Abstinence is just taking a break or breaking habits. That's why I'm abstinent right now. I'm trying to break habits. I'm keeping it a bean. I'm glad you made that. I'm glad you made that clear, Tashina. I'm trying to break habits. Like, I'm trying. You know what I'm saying? James brought up addictions and stuff like that. Like, I'm trying, yo. You know what I mean? And I think I don't even know for all of the reasons why. Maybe I need to sit down and journal and jot some of this stuff down. I just know I need to fucking chill. Like, I know I need to chill on the lusting part. Like, I've been really trying my hardest, like, to stop lusting over, because maybe I'm just shooting my shot too hard. Maybe I'm bulldozing over people that I could really have fulfilling relationships with, but I just keep lunging at they tits. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, calm down. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? And this could be digitally too. Like, what the fuck am I doing? Cheat code, start the new year today. James, come on, man. See, now look, you just going right back to the time pressure if you carry in that type of attitude. You understand what I'm saying? If we prematurely start the new year today, shit, man. But maybe you mean that in a more meta type of way. You know what I mean? Like it like was recommended to be in the moment, to not worry about yesterday or what's coming in the future. Maybe every moment is the new year, you know. But that's being a little delusional. But why not with Pisces? And why not fucking do you fuck with Capricorn? Listen, I fuck with Capricorns, right? But it's just, I don't know. I think it's got something to do with transits, maybe my transits. I haven't fucked with Capricorns like that in some time. I haven't had real rhythm with a Capricorn in some time now, y'all. I'm just keeping it a bean. And it's like back in the days, oh, what? A Capricorn? You couldn't tell me nothing about Capricorns, B. They was my favorite. I tell you. A lot of ass smash, a lot of pumpkin smashing fucking with them Capricorns. Not that that means everything. You see what I'm saying? See, I got issues, B, but in a whole lot of areas, I fucked with Capricorns heavy. Lately, they just been flaky to me. I'm just keeping it a bean. Lately, Capricorns give me the impression that they not who they lead out to be. And I don't like that. Like, I don't like that. That's a recipe for betrayal. I don't like that shit. And it's like, yo, don't you dare charm me with your dry sense of humor and, you know, surprising sex and all that. Like, don't you dare try to lure me in with that type of shit, and then you find out you turn out to be, man, I'm trying to be cordial right now. You know what I'm saying? Because it's been some time, it's been some years. They say all wounds heal in due time, right? I'm chilling, I'm healed, B. But fuck that, man. Capricorns be wild. It's either a no for me or our spirits are aligned to have sex. Not the questionnaire, laughing my ass off. Yeah, I'm bringing out the questionnaire. Like, yo, I will get on some Virgo shit. I will utilize my Virgo energy to really make documents to have sex with me. Like, what the fuck are we doing now? I don't care what I'm called behind that shit either. Call it whatever the fuck you want, right? But I'm just on some more shit. Like, for why? Why should I do it? You know? Make a convincing argument for me. Yeah, and another thing about the spirits being aligned to have sex, that's That's like my middle name. That's always gonna be my excuse yo, there's chicks I had sex with that sometimes I just be remembering out of nowhere in the day, like, oh shit, I remember I had sex with so and so. And it's just like my excuse for having sex with them and maybe forgetting, it's just like the spirit. Yo, we was in the spirit, you know? What do they call it? Free spirits. They call it something else. There's another word I'm looking for. What's that fucking word? Kindred spirits or some shit like that. You know what I mean? That's why we had sex. And it's just like, damn, I ain't see her in years. She was nice though. Benjamin, what kind of freaky stuff you into? We know why you like Aquarius women. Aquarius women will fuck you standing up. That's what, you know, just shit like that, man. It's just shit like Aquarius women are fucking weird, bro. Like, yo. But not only that though, Aquarius women, I know I'm gonna get some backlash for this. The freaky stuff that I'm into, I don't know if I'm gonna convey all of that. But I can put it this way. I'll tell you like this. I'll release this information. I'm into that role playing shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm into that role playing shit. Whether it's scripted or not. Use your imagination, whether it's scripted or not. You know, I'm a Pisces, so I feel like I'm kind of assigned to like help people fulfill their fantasies and shit like that. I've had many encounters to where it's like, yo, and you know, y'all bitches be lying sometimes, like, oh, I've never done this before, and I want you to, oh, really? And I just sometimes just go along with it, like, all right, I'll be your first. Whether they lying or not, I don't really fucking know, you know what I'm saying? But I'm kind of along the lines of that. You know what I'm saying? If you want me to dress up like Deadpool and jump through your window, or with, you know, with a cape on and a king size Snickers in my mouth, whatever the fuck you know what I mean? I'll do that shit for you. But I'm not doing every fucking thing. Let's let that be known now. I still got like a half bottle of baby oil left, but I'm thinking about using that shit in style too. Like, I know women don't like seeing dry meats when you're trying to make an impression through the, you know, through them inboxes. My dick pic is like floating around in the internet too, and like in group chats and shit like that. I'm just keeping it a bean, B. You know, shit like that. Aquarius women though, also Aquarius women, their mentality sometimes syncs up with mine to where they understand me, they get me. Like, they're not mad. I tell you like this. And again, I might get some blowback for this, but Aquarius women don't be mad at me when I be entertaining other women. So, and I think a lot of that comes with, they're just my friend. You know what I'm saying? They just want to be my friend. And sometimes Aquarius like to screw their friends. I'm just keeping it a bean, you know? Sometimes an Aquarius likes to screw their friends and they're just like, oh, that's just my friend. And it's just like, well, okay. You know what I'm saying? So I get away with a lot of shit that the natural monogamous woman wouldn't stand for. Just keeping it a bean, yo. That's where my issue is. I've been abstinent for a few and love it, but I'm noticing as I age, I find every man handsome in some way and have to catch myself to keep pushing. Yo, Tashina, this is what I'm talking about. James says Capricorns go all night. You understand what I'm saying? Like, how dare y'all? How fucking dare y'all? Undercover, because they don't present themselves, at least publicly to me, like they're fucking stallions like that. Like they're really fucking freaks in the sheets. Yo, I know some caps, they gotta have it every night. Be like real live nymphos. Caps, I'm putting y'all out there. I just had to fucking do a reading exposing all of us, all our Pisces shit. Fuck that, I'm putting the caps out there. Y'all are nymphos. Now back to you, Tashina, with this whole, I'm noticing this with people who are taking more laps around the sun and getting more solar returns too. It's not just you. People, I don't know if it's to see if you still got it or whatever the case may be, but people are more flirtatious the more that they become cougar material and all that. You know what I'm saying? Me too. Like, as soon as they start calling me Unc, I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do. You know what I'm saying? I'm probably gonna go try nailing shit down all over again. You know what I mean? Because it's like, but this is what I was expressing before. I know dudes are after the same chicks that I'm after. We got the internet, B. So if I see a broad that's really fine and we got some type of chemistry and I go after her, I know other dudes is after her too. And I know because of this access at our fingertips, it's way more difficult to keep your eyes on one person. It just is. I know bitches is entertaining other people. I ain't tripping though. I ain't tripping. Well, I can't trip anyway. I can't, man. Super flake, emotional for real, for real. What do you think the caps are? I don't know. I think they hold it all inside until they become rageful. I think that's more like caps to me are more on the surface. You might be right because with them having a Cancer opposition, when that shit comes out, they are super emotional. I know a couple of caps like that now that you bring that to my attention. But to me, it's like in the surface and on the surface and in the beginning, they do not present themselves that way. They're real cool, calm, collective. And you know, Pisces like that shit because we cool, calm, collective on the surface too. But how dare you present yourself like you not like you are? That's some Pisces shit. Potentially, allegedly. New to your page. I'm dating a Pisces. Haven't had sex yet. What's up, Essence? Thanks for coming by. I appreciate you being here. You know what I'm saying? A round of applause for Essence. Listen, oh, you a Cancer too. Haven't had sex with a Pisces yet. It's gonna feel like y'all in a waterbed, B. You know what I'm saying? I'm just keeping it a beam with you. It's gonna feel like you're in a waterbed at least the first time. Or like in a jacuzzi or something. Maybe y'all should just do it in a waterbed. They don't even make those anymore, right? Tell them my age. But do it in a jacuzzi or something. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm having Capricorn flashbacks, but I'm also having Cancer flashbacks. But it's gonna feel like you're in water any fucking way. You know what I'm saying? If you're the type that like to close your eyes and stuff like that, y'all could really get some shit going on. You know what I mean? And if you don't like something, just tell them. Just tell them you don't like it. And to change it and to do something. I'm telling you, role play is our thing, B. So if you want something done, some magical, mystical shit, even if you got to jump off the top rope into that pussy, just tell them. You're going to find a way to do it. Where's your Virgo at? I'm Virgo rising, Gemini sun. I understand the organization, but that's crazy. Yo, nah, for real. Like I might build book reports now moving forward on how I'm having sex. Keep it archived and recorded and have records and everything. Folders, that's all Virgo energy. Folders, lists, boxes. I want to keep a record now. My Virgo is a rising as well, though. I got a Virgo moon and I got a Virgo stellium. My Virgo's in the 12th house. It gets deep. I can go on and on and on and on. But I struggle because I have a flipped chart, you know. My sun is Pisces. My Virgo is my ascendant. So I struggle with being both of those people on a daily basis, playing tug of war, you know. So there's a lot of contemplation in my life. I've learned to deal with it, so I can't say I really struggle all that much, but astrology has helped me, put it that way. If I didn't stumble across astrology, ain't no telling where I'd be right now. Pisces are the best, Essence. Helena, shout out to Helena. Come on, let me blow the horn for her one time here. Thank you. Just got a Pisces puppy recently, and he's for sure humbles me. Definitely God sent for me, my Essence for sure. See, we love our dogs now. It's just like, we're just leaving humans for animals, and which is not a terrible thing, don't get me wrong, but we got some work to do on us, don't we? Do you like Gemini? Yo, that's dope that you asked that, Miss Lady T. I do like Geminis. It's just something, look, this is where the blowback comes to me for Geminis, right? Every time I say I like Geminis, I talk about fun and sex. And then the Geminis that don't know me or I don't know them like that, they're like, there's so much more to that. Y'all be like, there's so much more to that. Like how, you know, they kind of like tease me or correct me at the same time. And don't get me wrong, from the outside looking in, I've seen serial monogamists who are Geminis. And I'll be like, oh, that's dope. You know what I mean? I didn't even think that could be. My father was a Gemini and he was player Himalaya. You understand what I'm saying? That's where I get a lot of this mentality from. Like my pops was just off the chain with it. Gemini. But he damn sure loved my mother. Like, he could not leave my mother for over 20 years, almost 30 years. So I hear y'all are monogamous like a motherfucker. I've studied this in astrology and all that. But when it comes to me, I just be having wild fun with y'all. Like, it just be fun as shit, yo. Intellectually sparring and all that. Digitally, I struggle like a motherfucker with y'all. If y'all not in person with me, a lot of the times I don't even want to deal. I'm gonna just keep it a beam. I don't even want to deal, because what I've experienced is y'all try to, like, Geminis will try to, like, shut my mental faucet off as if they are intellectually superior. And I just can't do that. Like, if I want to be sarcastic or flirtatious with you, I'm going to do it. Especially if we're being digital, like, I'm going to do it. Now, if you're offended by it, right? Gemini can get offended by that shit sometimes, and it's just like, okay, we can't laugh, because I swear to God, y'all can get flirtatious with me, and it won't be no problem. I'll laugh my ass off at the shit. You know what I'm saying? But let me do something that's a little bit too much, and it's just like, oh, you gonna respect me. It's just like, come on, I ain't mean it like that. Damn, the fuck you getting all serious for? So that's my take on Gemini. For now, anyway, that's all I'm gonna say about Geminis right now. Not cougar pause. I'm only 27. Chill. Okay, but look, imagine when you 43. You understand what I'm saying? Like, but I think it's a confidence game as well. You know what I'm saying? I think cougars and unks, they know that. I had a 27-year-old tell me last year. She was like, I don't know about you. I was like, why? She was like, you fuck around, have my legs up somewhere, and then I be attached to the older guy. You understand what I'm saying? And I was like, you smart. You smart. Because I would. I could tell, like, some people I could just look at and I could just tell, like, one time with you're gonna be fixed, you're gonna be hooked on me, you're gonna want it more, you're gonna want to do this again. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna think it's fun, you're gonna think this is one of the greatest experiences that you ever had. And I'm not being cocky, I'm just keeping it a beam. Like, you know what I'm saying? She had those types of hips. I'm just keeping it a beam. I still don't get why we get so much bad rep as Pisces men. I feel like we're the most chillest. Look, like I mentioned earlier, don't nobody want to hear the shit that the spirit guides got to tell them and all that. A lot of people don't want to hear that shit. They try to flip it back on us. Go fix yourself. Go heal yourself. Or, you know what I'm saying? Don't be preachy to me. We're not being preachy. God is telling us to tell you something. That's all. That's some of it. You know what I'm saying? The other part, I think, just be that we be gliding through life. Like, I know some people that don't like me because they think I'm just gliding through life. And a lot of that shit is true. A lot of that is true. But they have no idea the trauma, the type of wild and the type of just trying things that I've been through in my life. They don't know because I'm a Pisces. I'm not telling everything. I'm not telling you every fucking thing. You don't know everything. I'm not making the paper all of the time. You just won't know all of that shit, And it's not, I don't feel like I need a pity party. I don't feel like I need to tell everybody the shit that I'm going through. You know what I'm saying? Because I've learned it from other people, watching other people, that people will throw that shit in your face. I've even learned it a couple of times myself, but I only needed to experience that shit a couple of times to know, oh, I ain't telling y'all niggas shit. I ain't telling you my fucking problems. So you could throw that shit in my face. Or act like you're going to give me a crutch, then I'll fuck around and depend on you, and you let me drop. Like, that shit happened to me before. You let me drop in the worst kind of ways. We not doing those, B. So I think a lot of that comes from that as well. How the fuck is Pisces surviving? How are they making it? I don't even know who your friends are anymore. Where's your social support? Where's your bitches? Where's your girlfriend? Where's your wife? All of that. No, nigga, no. Don't ask me how I know her, how she know me either. I'm not telling you. You know what I'm saying? All you see is the pictures, nigga. Fuck that. So I think a lot of it comes with that. There's just a multiple of other things. There's actually people doing videos, a lot of Pisces people, a lot of Pisces dudes I've been seeing lately doing videos on that actual thing. Why Pisces men are disliked so much. But it is what it is. Do you have a favorite book, Ben? How do you fuck with Neville Goddard? He was a Pisces too. Was he? That's interesting news. I'm gonna start at. Helena, what you laughing at? But I fucks with Neville Goddard. I do. And I can tell why he was a Pisces now, because he's a visionary. You know what I'm saying? And his techniques to manifest through the mind first is basically what this reading is wrapped around. By teaching us, yo, we got to get outside of the box. We got to be naturally who we are. If Neville Goddard taught anything, it's that. To use your mind, to use your subconscious mind to frame your reality. So I definitely fucks with Neville Goddard. My favorite book might surprise you. My favorite book is Memnoch the Devil. It's a Anne Rice novel. Anne Rice is my favorite author. So that tells you a little bit more about me. Like, just being spiritual doesn't make a spiritual type of book my favorite book or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Not to down them or anything, you know what I mean? But my favorite books are Anne Rice books, point blank period. Like Merrick the Witch, one of my top 5 from her. Like, I just love Anne Rice. I think she was the greatest author ever. Like, I'm just keeping it a bean. I aspire to be able to write like her. The way that she details locations, the way that she builds characters, the depth to them. I think when people do films based upon her books, they fail. No disrespect to them. I'm just keeping it a bean. You gotta go hard, pause, if you're gonna do Anne Rice, B. Because reading those books and then seeing it on film, like, you could get the top actors all you want, B. You gotta really capture that fucking video camera if you're gonna do Anne Rice. So that's my favorite book. You might want to check it out. It's pretty fucking dope. I think the character Memnoch the Devil, I think she just, yo, it's my favorite book, B. But you know, I'm definitely also into the conspiracy books. Like Behold the Pale White Horse was definitely my favorite for a while. I read Illuminati way back in the days when it first came out. I think the 1998 version it was. You know, those types of books. I used to hide them from people. I used to like put a different book on top of them because I was in the streets. I didn't really want people to know what the fuck I was reading like that. Art of War, all of those books. I was reading all of those books back then. But definitely an Anne Rice nigga. Thank you. The deeper the better. No problem, Essence. Yeah, you're gonna feel that flowy emotion. You're gonna feel that. Yeah. Happy Sky says Pisces men have a minimum 3 to 5 side pieces at any given time. Unless they're married, then it's just 2 to 3. Yo, Happy Sky, you ain't shit, yo. You stay trolling me, B. I swear, but it's healthy. It's healthy. You know, I mean, what can I say, man? What can I say? I'm gonna just let that one marinate until I find the right thing to say. You got me fishing for something to say right now. Michelle, you right in time with this Pisces reading. Thank you. Which is wild because this reading is about time and I had no clue or any plan that I was going to do this. This was not scheduled and I just fucking did it. And I didn't even think that I'd still be talking this long. I haven't drawn any cards for a minute and y'all still here fucking with me. So fuck it. I'm feeling like, why shut it off right now? Just keep going. I'm very sensual. I know. I bet, Essence, I imagine you are that Cancer energy. You know, I'm just keeping it a beam with you. I'm telling you like it is. Like sex with a Cancer is like no words. You know how sometimes you talk, dirty talk and all that? It's like you don't need none of that shit fucking with a Cancer. It's like you could hear all that shit in y'all brains. Like it's bugged out. It's like mind reading sex and some shit. Like it's just a different experience. Tashina says, hell yeah, I ain't got no time for that player shit. I'm serious with mine. I hear that, Tashina. Tashina, you said you were Gemini too, right? Did I get that correct? Essence, being with him has definitely strengthened my patience. However, he is worth it. I'm glad you see that he's worth it. Word up. So you being vocal with me about that. I wonder if you're vocal with him about that. Not that I'm putting any pressure on you to be that way with him. And I also know that I guess I got like a placement in my chart that enables people to talk to me about shit like that anyway. So I ain't knocking you for letting me know. At least I know. You talking that talk, bro. I'm trying, James. I'm trying to be of service. You know what I mean? That's what I'm here for. Fuck it, B. I come off as flirtatious too, and don't even try to. Essence, you the Cancer, right? You a Cancer. I tell that, yo, hold on. Hold on. Cause I tell that shit to people. People be thinking I be playing when I be telling them about my Cancer experiences, B. I be like, yo, as soon as they step in the building, you flirting with me. Cancer rules the tits, yo. This is where I get all of this titty energy from. This enthusiasm from. Fucking Cancers, man. You know? Blow that horn one more time for the Cancers, though, man. Y'all be bouncing or like waltzing inside of rooms, doing y'all shit, and nobody even... Man, I pick up on them cues, B. I be seeing that shit. I be like, oh, who she? Like, who that? And then y'all move sideways and shit, too. Your Cancer moons are the same way. Your Cancer ascendants, y'all the same fucking way. Y'all be moving sideways, especially when y'all like a motherfucker. Y'all approach like this. Y'all come on the side and get up under a nigga armpit and be like, what's up, boo? Like, oh, you better stop playing with me, girl. You flirting. That's the magic of Pisces. You heard? Helena, talk your shit. Head is different than his head. Just saying. Yes, 1998. It's 1998, right? Yup. Happy sky connection and chemistry, needing and wanting two different things. We talk for hours, 10 or more. Cancer and Taurus women are thick. I ain't even gonna start. Yo, I know a Taurus woman that is thick out of this world. It don't even make no fucking sense. A Cancer too. Matter of fact, no, I don't have it right. I ain't gonna do that. Let me not do that. Y'all got me ready to dig in the records. Y'all want to talk thickness. Yeah, Gemini, I like to have fun, spontaneous, adventurous, but when it comes to relationships, it's only you and me unless we have a mutual agreement. You see, I think that's what it is with me, Tashina. I experience the part, or the Geminis, or the part of Gemini that is fun and spontaneous. Like, I'm that dude that they just pull. Like, I'm telling you, like, literal experiences, like 2 a.m, I come from the store. There she go. Just like, what you doing? I'm on my way to the lab. Well, not anymore. You coming with me to my lab. Okay. Spontaneous. All right, I'm there. The next thing you know, shit happens. I'm happy. She's happy. No strings attached. So that's why I am the way that I am about Geminis, y'all. That's just been my experiences time and time again. You know what I'm saying? A lot of fun, B. A lot of spontaneity. And yo, it's just bugged out. Yo, one time I told a Gemini to lock the door behind them because I left out for work before them and shit. They thought I was trying to be serious. They like, what you trying to say? I'm like, what you mean what I'm trying to say? I'm just saying, yo, lock the door on your way out. They like, yo, how, you gonna leave me with your house and all that? Like, what the fuck? You trying to, like, she thought I was trying to get real serious with her. I'm just like, nah. Like, you got your own shit, B. I see how you move. Like, I'm not, if you rob me, bitch, I know you. Like, what the fuck? Like, you think you're gonna get away with it? Like, I'm trusting you just gonna lock the door behind you. I'm not trying to marry you. God damn. You know? So even then it was just like, she was like, let's keep it the way it is. You know what I'm saying? Inadvertently, that's what I felt like she was saying anyway. Where we at? Pisces sun and Cancer moon. Helena, you a Pisces sun and Cancer moon? Ah, see, you know, you got that titty magic too. See, I ain't fuck. Y'all, man, listen, man. Y'all are different. Y'all different species, B. And you a Pisces? Man, listen. Let me relax. When goofy, so much fun. I could be goofy as shit too. I like banter. I like having fun and shit. I can be a serious motherfucker, especially most of the time. You know, especially when my women not around. I'm doing some serious shit. So when I could do like shit like this, like I like to be goofy when I'm doing shit like this. Unless the energy calls for a different atmosphere, then y'all gonna know that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna know, look, it's time to read the cards and that's it. You know? Type shit. I can't do that, no strings attached. Venus in Cancer. I start to see if he could be husband potential. My emotions are strong for a bond. I hear that shit, Tashina. It's good to know yourself. You got your chart and all that. You know yourself. So you know what the shit is about. You know what it's about. Helena says, yes, sir. Laughing your ass off. Yo, Helena, I could like feel that shit through the screen. Girl, fucking playing. Happy Sky. Libra eclipse, new moon gonna happen in a few days. Yo, I ain't even gonna hold you, Happy. I don't know why I'm dreading that shit. I'm dreading it because, yo, it's fucking lonely. Can I say that? Can I keep it a bean, y'all? It's fucking lonely, and I think that eclipse is gonna even highlight it even fucking more, B. Like that eclipse is going to fucking highlight it even more, yo. Is it just me that senses that shit or feels like already feels it, but it's gonna because I've been paying close attention to the North and the South Node lately. You know what I mean? And that shit is a motherfucker. Hello, new subscriber Veronica. Thanks for coming through, new subscriber. Hey, thanks for being here. Veronica just subscribed. See, look what this is bringing, and I ain't even trying. I wasn't looking for that, you know? I didn't come for the materialistic accolades. I just said, look, I'm gonna try something new, outside of the box. Here we are, a live tarot reading, and I'm still on. Fuck it, let me blow the horn for Veronica too. Big facts. Lois Lane, I said to him, can you read my mind? Yeah, that's the type of shit that I'm telling you. That's my experience anyway. From being in a bed with Cancer women. It's like, shut up. You ain't got to say shit, yo. Because I can read your mind. Like, you could fucking, yo, it's just, see, y'all gonna have me get graphic out this bitch. Happy Sky, I'm so excited for it too. I love Libra energy. They're my best friends. Hey, friend. Everyone around me is getting married and going out on dates. And it's like, what the fuck? Really? At this time? That teaches me something. Or that's showing me something. I wouldn't expect that at this time. I guess that's beautiful. Like, I'd be happy. You know what's bugged out? I've been the usher for a lot of weddings. I've seen a lot of foul shit happen at weddings. A lot of foul shit, like crazy wild shit. But I'm an advocate for marriage. If you can make marriage work, go ahead and do that shit. You know what I'm saying? His intuition is literally out of this world. He's my Goku. Oh shit. I'm gonna star that. That's what's up. I'm already feeling the eclipse. All my booty calls are leaving my life. It is very sad and lonely. Oh shit. Yo, it's lonely, B. I know I ain't tripping. It's wild though. Tashina seeing everybody around her get married and going out on dates. Me and Happy Sky, we seeing loneliness and isolation and booty calls just disappearing, and I'm partially to blame for those booty calls disappearing, though. I must keep it a beam, but it comes, I think it's all part of the equation, though, B. If we fucking and I feel lonely like this, there's an issue, you know? There's an issue I'm feeling anyway. But even without the fucking, like, it's just lonely, B. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't fucking know. Hermit mode. Yeah, it's like a nigga been on hermit mode. I think it's just something going on behind the scenes. You know what I mean? Like, because I'm struggling to articulate exactly what it is, and when I know something and I feel something, I just say that shit. You know what I'm saying? However, it's challenging for me to articulate exactly what it is, but I can confess to y'all that it's fucking lonely, B. And I don't mean that I'm alone, and I don't need no suicide hotline numbers and all that. I'm good. Trust me, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like, I'm guarded. I'm guarded too. Like I'm guarded because I don't know. I think I'm halfway paranoid about relationships right now because of the way things are. um Essence says, I see me more clearly since seeing him. That's a beautiful thing. I think when intuitive signs get together, that happens a lot. It could be scary, it could be sobering, it can be healing when you find an intuitive partner because you get to mirror each other, you get to see yourself in each other, and they open up something in you because they see things that you couldn't see about yourself and stuff like that. It's a beautiful thing when it gets like that and you realize it. Tashina says, I'm the only one though, and like a slap in the face, trust me, I cry at night sometimes. Yeah, because I don't, I ain't seen nobody get married, I tell you that shit. Happy Sky says, Benjamin, are you single by choice? I am. I am single by choice. And like I've gotten advances this year in particular, and I wasn't being funny or nothing. I was just keeping it a bean. I gotta keep it a bean, especially during this time. It's like I don't want to play with somebody and they can't they can't check the boxes for me. You know what I'm saying? I have requirements. Like I've come to find out about myself. I do have requirements. I got some boxes that should be checked if we're gonna be like that. You know what I'm saying? So the advances that I've gotten as well, I'm just like, I know I could be in a relationship right now and chose not to. And it's like, damn, man. So here I am talking about being lonely and shit, right? It's just like, nigga, you had ample opportunity to not be lonely. Fuck is you doing? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, definitely by choice. Something building up for sure. Yeah, it's something behind the scenes or some type of momentum is gaining power behind the scenes that's more, it's more shadowy. Like it feel like it's more Piscean, it's more Scorpion. Like it's like, I don't know, maybe something surprising will occur or some shit. I don't know. Essence, both of you are water signs. Nice. I also hear what he doesn't say. Being in his head and being in his bed is different. Wanting him and needing him is different. I swim with both fish. Yeah, so you got a grasp of us, Essence. You got a grasp of the Pisces symbology, the Pisces depth. That's a great thing. Your Virgo moon gonna keep you single, Ben. Aw. I'ma star that too. Because I have this need for perfection, you think? This is wanting desire for a perfect partner, huh? Shit don't exist, do it. But I'm an advocate now, a strong advocate. If you've heard some of my recent material, I'm more speaking about how, this gonna be a chick that's gonna get on my last nerve, and there's gonna be a chick that's gonna get on my necessary nerve. I think I'm ready to deal with a chick that's gonna get on my necessary nerve. Cause I see that Virgo shit ain't where the perfect bitch at, yo. I see that shit gets in the way though. It does interfere. You know what I mean? So I'm ready to put up with a bitch that's just gonna give me some type of arguments here and there, some type of obstacle, some type of challenge. Not saying I'm a settle, but I think I'm willing to put up with the shit. Word, because it's like, nigga, unless I want like a maid, you know what I'm saying? The same way I be making jokes about people or the provider type archetypes who just want a maid in their house, you know what I'm saying? Because shit, if I ain't willing to put up with something from abroad, it's like I'm not being realistic. I might as well just look for a maid that I can have sex with or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Yes, perfection doesn't exist and love isn't checking off boxes. Right. But look, I'm saying right. Tomorrow I might be right back to not agreeing to that shit. Like I'll still have my check boxes. I'll still be making a document. Give me your resume, bitch. What is we talking about? You ain't gonna do me like that. I want to know what you're about. Because look, it could be It could be that going on a whim shit. I think I'm a little bit too experienced to be going on a whim right now, B. I think I want to be with my coworker or something. I think I want to, you know what I'm saying? Like that's the type of, cause yo, I don't. What's a relationship now? I know what romance is. I know what courting women is. I know what dating is. But what's a relationship these days? What does that shit mean? What does it consist of? Help me out. If y'all gonna answer some questions and answer my question, what the fuck is it? What is it? What is a relationship to y'all today? Seventh house shit. If you know astrology, I'm talking about the seventh house, not the fifth house. What is a relationship? What type of chick is that? I'm a Virgo. Lisa, are you? You know what it's like then, right? Nigga gotta check the boxes, right or wrong. Even if you ain't vocal about it, nigga gotta check some boxes. You probably got shit stacked up in your house in boxes right now. Categorized. Black Sharpie marker written on it. Ben, you'll find a woman who checks off boxes and still end up leaving her if you can't love. Yo, Happy, you some trolling. Oh! Yo, Happy's knock it off. You think so? You think if I truly met a woman that checked off the boxes for me, you think I'd still end up leaving her? And what do you mean by if I can't love? You mean if she won't love me the way that I want to be loved? Or if I can't love freely or some shit like that? If she puts restrictions or represses my love in some type of way? Is that what you're saying? Clarify. Don't put me out there like that. Necessary nerve indeed, but respectfully, grown G pains. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm starting to understand, like, you know, I'm starting to understand the maturity of a woman now. I think I'm dealing with more spiritual women these days as well too. More mature and experienced and spiritual women now. So that, you know, that comes with a different bag. It comes, you know, it's not all of that. It's not that immature shit that I'll be dealing with now. So, you know, more mature and spiritual women, they only gonna tell you but so many times, and they're only gonna tell you but so much. And it's just like they feel like, nigga, you should know what I'm talking about. You ain't a kid no more. You know what I'm saying? But them younger, immature type chicks, they just nag about any and every fucking thing. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not putting up with that shit. And shout out to you younger bros that don't do all of that. I'm not saying all of y'all are like that, but shit. If you say something, be saying something. Right. If you're gonna come my way and start some shit, if you're gonna stir the pot with me, make sure you're saying something. I be acknowledging the emotion, the root of the emotion, where it comes from now when women kind of like start some shit with me. You know, what they're saying, it might not be exactly what it is. So I locate the emotion. I use that Piscean sonar and I translate it. It's like what women be saying out their mouth. I translate the words to their emotion and I say, okay, that's what you're saying. Okay, I get it. I fucking get it. It's the age of Aquarius. No one is getting married unless they have to. Situationships and friendships with benefits all day. Let me ring the horn right now. Happy Sky, I needed to hear that. I needed to hear someone other than myself say that, confirm that, even if you don't believe in that. Do you believe in that? Because it seems like that's what's happening these days. And this is what I'm saying. I'm borderline paranoid about the whole relationship shit because of that. I think that's where the age is heading. So I don't want to feel like that time thing that this whole reading is about. I don't want to feel pressured by time and say, oh, I took this many laps around the sun. I got this many solar returns. I better grab shorty quick. Or I better grab someone quick because ain't no telling how much time I got left to be, you know, shackled up, you know, cuffed up. And it's just like, nah, I don't think so, buddy. Despite how many solar returns you got, I don't know. That single life might be better and some benefits and benefit as much as you can. And maybe that's where the real love is at. Because that other shit is going to be phony. It's going to be fake. It's going to be, you know, I'll behave this way with you for this amount of time as long as this amount of things is happening type shit. You know? Got a strong point there. Happy Scott. Amuse. Muses are dope. Muses are cool until they busy. Muses are cool until they busy. It's just like, where the fuck my muse at? Stop playing. Like, nah, I gotta see now. Now I need it. I need an in-house bitch or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, what we doing out here, B? Besides, I know you're looking for a woman who checks off boxes, right? Okay, what about when she loses her job or gets fat? You gonna leave her? Look, I'm the type of nigga that's gonna do this, right? Good questions though. Great questions, by the way. True about the checking the boxes, right? But when she loses her job, I'm gonna make a job. We gonna sit down. We gonna have a sit down. We gonna make her a job. That's the type of nigga I am. I'm gonna support independence. I'm a Pluto. First of all, I'm a Pluto and Libra generation dude. So if she lose her job, I'ma celebrate. I'ma go make mimosas, even if we don't drink. We gonna celebrate that shit. Because I'm on that Jerry Maguire shit. Oh, you lost your job? Fuck that corporation. Fuck them. I'ma sit down. We gonna document a whole plan for a whole business plan. I had that shit done in a day because that's my bitch. I love you, babe. I'm glad. Fuck them niggas. Fuck them. We gonna get this money on together. I got a whole plan. I had that shit mapped out within 48 hours tops. If my bro lose her job. Now the whole fat thing, I might, depends on what season it is, I'm going to enjoy some of that back fat busting out the back of a bra. I'm going to hold on to that, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to get the grip and the love handles and all that. I'm going to take advantage of that for a little while. But I'm going to make it very clear, look, I'm not going to let you lose yourself. I'm not going to let you lose yourself because that's a sign of being complacent. I want her to still feel like I won't leave her when, you know what I'm saying? Like, because some other chick that is hot as fuck is on me. No, bitch, you gonna stay hot as fuck too. We gonna get in the gym together. We gonna do squats. We could stay at home and do that shit. Get the fucking mat rolled out. We gonna lift these weights together. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get behind them cheeks. We gonna squat together. What the fuck is you talking about? Happy to underestimate me. Not gonna leave her. Stop. I have to know to act accordingly. You must check the box. I don't like restricting. Well, that's cool, Lisa. That's a rare find of a Virgo I've found anyway in my experiences. I think the Virgos, because Scorpio is the third house under the solar chart for Virgos, I found them that they can be very restrictive as far as emotions, very repressive of emotions is what I mean to say. Maybe not necessarily restrictive, but repressive of emotions. And if I feel, I got to feel, baby. I can't go through that. I can't go through that shit. So that's a rare find for Virgos, if you ask me, Lisa. Relating without judgment, acceptance without disrespect. Men and women think different. However, why clarity and above all comprehensive emotional intelligence. Ideally, I want to be with one man forever, but it doesn't have to be legal. But marriage can be romantic too. I mean, I could draw up a private document that represents marriage without utilizing the government. I think that's actually safer. And this is why I'm saying I probably want to marry my business partner, if anything, or be in a serious relationship with someone that I do business with. Because then it's like all of the courthouse shit that we would have to fight over afterwards would be already situated in the very beginning. You understand what I'm saying? And you won't have to like go to work for some other dude and then swear up and down, I'm your boy, or I'm your king, or I'm your emperor. You ain't gonna be good morning king me and you going to work in the fucking office building over there with homeboy in them. Like, nah, I ain't going. You know what I'm saying? Now my girlfriends, my side pieces, my queen of wands, my hooker cards and all, yeah, y'all can all go do that. You know what I'm saying? Until they fire you and we make jobs for y'all. But my main bitch, nah, B, I can't do it. I can't have it. And I'm not saying I'm taking over the provider archetype, saying I'm gonna do everything for my bro. I want to do it with her because that time apart, like how many people that you know personally, or how many people that you've observed that hook up inside of the workplace? I'm just saying, keep it a bean, y'all. Get in the comment section. How many people you seen hook up at work? Keep it a bean too, don't lie. We go to the gym together. That's dope. You know what I'm saying? That's dope because if you don't, Spandex is all I'm gonna say. You know what I'm saying? Spandex. And them gym trainers, forget about it. Gym trainer be fucking your bitch, B. Gym trainer be fucking your bitch. She could be a millionaire. How many times you heard it in Hollywood? Oh, she's fucking the workout guy all of the time. It's either the pool boy, the gym trainer. Yo, there's a few archetypes. Even the janitor, like the plumber, that's a real thing. Plumber really laying pipe. How the fuck you got all them busted pipes all the time? You know what I'm saying? Like, knock it the fuck off, bitch. The pool boy, I was just talking about the pool boy in my last podcast. And this happens because you don't spend the maximum amount of time that you can with your boo, with your love thing. Understand what I'm saying? I know what that shit is like. I've been in situations, man, I ain't even gonna say it. I ain't even gonna open up that can of worms. But it can be true. You know? Sometimes the person that your boo thing works with, you know how it is to be in love with somebody's mind more than their body? It's different, especially when it's like off limits, it's like restricted. You got to be like, nah, we can't do that. I got a husband at home, I got a wife at home. We just work together, or whatever the case may be. But you love, that's part of the foreplay, B. Come on, keep it a bean. I know I'm ratting some of y'all chicks out, especially but I'm keeping it a bean on the nigga side too. Like, yo, sometimes that be the foreplay because it gets the taboo start building up and shit. You be like, yo, we can't do that, man. Like, come on, tie be all, you know what I'm saying? Shit be, you know what I mean? Shit be all fitting and all that, you know what I mean? She got that shit on. She got the pencil skirt on and shit. The heels, she like this tall, you know what I mean? She bending over to get shit. You like, yo, look, we can't do that though. You know what I'm saying? Like, gotta be professional. We can't be insubordinate in here. And then the whole time, y'all just, she wet, you stiffer than the motherfucking roller quarters. It's any time now. You know what I'm saying? You go home daydreaming. If one of y'all get fired, it's on. You know what I'm saying? Next thing you know, but you got to go home and lay next to the person that you have not spent the whole day with. Them work husbands, work wifeys, look, man, come on, keep it a bean. I ain't telling no fucking lies right now. Where was I? I kind of lost y'all. I just went on a tangent just now. A lot. I'm one. Tashina, you won what? Refresh my memory. Bring me back, y'all. Bring me back to the comment section. Teamwork make the dream work. Essence says factory. I'm a strong advocate. I'm a believer in that anyway. And I've seen it in my own business. You know what I'm saying? Teamwork does make the dream work. It looks like I do everything on my own, but I be having some help sometimes. I do. Licious Booty says a lot. Yo, make it clap. Make it clap one time. Licious Booty is in the fucking building. Sound the hell. A lot. A lot what, Licious Booty? Never mind. Don't even answer. I know. Tashina says, especially at the warehouse, jobs like Amazon. Can you imagine? What? Could imagine. It's nothing but a bunch of boxes and shit to stand behind. But I'm just saying, like, could you imagine? I can imagine. Those jobs, you be there every 5 days a week. Get some overtime, forget about it. That's your work, boo. That's your work, babe. Now you and your real joint, y'all just roommates. You too tired to really fuck with your main piece like that. And then that shit gets into the conversation. You try to touch it, she be like, I'm tired. She really be tired, but fuck that. You ain't tired when you be jumping around motherfucking Amazon with homeboy in them. Fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? It's not funny. This shit is kind of sinister though, right? The fuck? My bitch need to work with me. I'm just... People hook up at work. Even nannies and housekeepers, right? You know what I'm saying? Shit, the teachers and the students hooking up at school. What we talking about right now, B? Like, yeah, so I know I'm making a strong point. Y'all confirming what I'm saying, B. Like, if I got a main broad, she can't be working for nobody else. She could work for herself. And then it's even going to depend on what she's doing then, too. Yeah, I'm gonna be like that if I got a main broad. I'm not gonna be as open as I am right now. I'm not gonna be the swinger dude that's gonna be like, oh yeah, let's. I ain't gonna lie. If she wanna, I don't know. If it's her idea to bring a broad in the picture, yeah, here and there though. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I don't know. Maybe full time. I don't know. But as soon as she come to me with that fantasy, oh babe, I want a train ran on me. Walking papers, out of here. You are not gonna get that desire fulfilled. Nah, I done had some soul of a time. Train days are over. You not getting a train ran on you. That's a fantasy that you gonna have somewhere else with another nigga. It ain't gonna be me. You not gonna be with me when to get trains ran on you. Let's keep it a bean, shall we? Where was I? Let me fuck with y'all for a minute. Yeah, I was fucking the basketball trainer. Hey, yo, you see what I'm saying? Exactly. Nigga be like, yo, let me see those basketballs though. What you doing with those basketballs? Next thing you know, he dribbling on them titties. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is the shit that be happening, B. And then motherfuckers from the outside looking in, they be like, damn, you fucked the basketball trainer? Like that's some degrading shit, or that's a downgrade or something. And it don't be that. People swear up and down it be the prestige, it be the occupation that keeps a bitch. Oh, he's a powerful man. I'll never fuck nobody else. And that's part of my paranoia too, is I've been not necessarily the basketball trainer, but it's something like that, kind of, sort of. Enough times to know, like, yeah, bitch, you fuck the basketball trainer like in a heartbeat. And won't think that she downgraded at all. It's the time spent together, the chemistry. Oh, I like them in them shorts. I had a bitch told me before, like, when you wear basketball shorts, I go crazy. Wear them to work tomorrow. I'm like, bitch, I'm not wearing basketball shorts to work. What's wrong with you? But I really like them. Fetish, basketball short fetish. Real talk, true story. So I get it. Matter of fact, let me start that comment because I fucking get it. Blow a horn for that shit too. Alright, where I'm at. Y'all wild as hell with me. So I ain't alone. Y'all wild as shit with me, yo. Ben Affleck messed with his nanny, Arnold Schwarzenegger. Wait a minute. Hold on. Rewind. Ben Affleck, I know who that is, messed with his nanny. Arnold Schwarzenegger got his housekeeper pregnant. Oh, okay. I had to finish reading the sentence. I got you. Got to start that too because I was just talking about that, right? If I'm going to be on that bullshit, I'm basically saying if I can't put up with a woman shit, then I might as well just get the nanny. I might as well get the housekeeper. You understand what I'm saying? Like, it just makes more sense because niggas is knocking them up anyway. Niggas is wifing them. Niggas is having the hottest sex of their life with those broads. Because it's like, oh, my wife will be home in 15 minutes. Oh, will she? And she's just like, will she? And it's just like, nigga, you gonna pass that up? Fuck is we talking about? You know? You see their work ethic and have a greater attachment, right? You see their ambition. See, it's about, when people say prestige, it's not always about, because some people got positions in life that they didn't necessarily work for, didn't work hard for, didn't have to put ambition and desire and passion behind it. Sometimes it's nepotism. Sometimes, people put them in them positions because they like to pat people on the butt. You know what I'm saying? Nut tugging and kissing people's ass to get in those places. So women could see all of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, you executive what over there? Okay. This basketball nigga over here though, he really be teaching them kids, and I like that shit. Like, he really put in that work. And next thing you know what I'm saying? Like, it don't take much. It don't be taking much. Word up, real shit. Collective creativity is sexy as hell. I read to him while sitting on his lap. He loves my glasses. Oh my God, this just, I seen the whole visual right there. You're good, kid. You're good. Essence, you're good. Nah. But it is though. When you can work together, that shit is dope, B. He loves your glasses. So you see, it's very pornographic. I'm just keeping it a being like, that's a porno scene. You know what I'm saying? y'all do what y'all do in your own abode, in your own spare time and all that. You know what I'm saying? I think it's fucking fantastic, but that's the shit that I'm talking about. If a relationship lacks that, like, what are we really doing? Let's not bamboozle each other. Let's not, you know what I'm saying? Let's not fake each other out. Being in his head, not just his head. Exactly. Thank you. I was having this conversation with my ex this morning. We hang out so much more now. We live separately because it's a choice now to spend my energy with him, and when I don't. That's a good point that you make. You know what I mean? I'm glad that I have somebody that is clarifying that. You know what I'm saying? When you're not mandated to see that roommate shit, you know what I'm saying? Like that. I've joked on people about that shit before. You know what I'm saying? That roommate shit, you can get clowned when people say, "Oh, y'all roommates." You know, to this day I see basically roommates arguing and getting into shit because they keep posing as they're in a relationship. They keep posing as a couple. And it's like, nah, I think y'all are roommates. I think y'all are roommates. And I think if y'all separated, y'all would be better together. Like, I think I'm kind of low-key in support of that as well. Like twin beds inside of the house. Sleep over there, I'm going to sleep over there. Let's argue about that. No, I want to sleep with you. Oh, tonight I want to sleep with you. No, sleep over there, nigga. You know what I mean? Let's. That's what I'm saying. Let's argue. Why should we be together? I don't care if we like each other like a motherfucker. Let's prove to each other how much we like each other. Let's not beat each other in the head. Fuck that. Let's make this shit as exciting. You know what I'm saying? You want your own apartment? You could live right next door to me. You know? Or that's too close. You could live upstairs. No. You want to live a block over, a couple of blocks over? We can make it exciting because sometimes it's like you got more to prove like that, right? Oh, you think I'm entertaining other motherfuckers? I only got eyes for you. We'll prove it. Fuck was you at last night? You want to see the tracker on my phone? All right, give me the tracker. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. You know what I'm saying? But fuck it. I'm spending the night at your house now. She stayed a whole weekend. Oh, I was just in the neighborhood. Nigga, you know, nigga be too cool. I was just in the neighborhood. I'm going to drop by your crib, you heard? My shirt's still over there, right? You still got my hoodie, right? I end up staying the whole weekend. You know what I'm saying? Because we got it like that. Might have to bring a weapon with me, but it is what it is. Where am I? We were working at Lifetime Fitness together. I was in operations, and I would always do some extra shit just to see him training his clients or to get his attention. Just being young and hot. Yeah, that's what it is, though. And yo, you could attribute it to being young and hot. Trust me when I tell you, though. I know women who are older than you, and they're doing the same thing. They get it in the gyms all of the time because of the same thing. The type of attention that comes from the gym while training your body. Ultimate place for foreplay. The gym. Ultimate place for foreplay. You don't have to even have intercourse, and it feels like you've had intercourse damn near because of, I'm telling you, the combination of spandex. Niggas in gym shorts. All of the bending over and tilting sideways and your titties pressed up here. And it just gets fucking wild bananas. You know what I mean? Exactly. Literally got an apartment 20 minutes away and he helped me move in. You know what I'm saying? It's different about, like I told my people one time, I said, I got in an argument one time with a broad and I told her to get out. You know what I'm saying? She was just doing too much. I couldn't tolerate it. She was doing too much. And some people was like, yo, how you gonna do that? That's foul. I said, yo, look, check this out. I ain't kick out a bum bitch. Bro got all her own shit. And she been had her own shit for years. We been rocking together on that level. You know what I'm saying? So she gonna leave, get in her car. She gonna drive to her house. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, she gonna be mad at me. You know what I'm saying? But fuck it. That's the whole point of us having our own shit, B. You know what I mean? Just imagine if we were roommates. Shit, that was one time. Imagine how many times we could wake up to that dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? And then I gotta take a walk or some shit like that. And a lot of niggas these days, y'all niggas don't be on the leases, B. Like, I ain't trying to target guys. If y'all still on here, I ain't trying to target y'all or nothing. I try to make fun of y'all or nothing. But A lot of niggas don't be on the leases, be on the deeds, none of that. Niggas don't care to or none of that. Next thing you know, they got that big black garbage bag. You know what I'm saying? Calling they homies up, yo, come pick me up, son. Yo, I've been there. So ain't no motherfucking way. Essence says, thank you. You are being very helpful. Role playing lots of pictures. And lunchtime, I make something juicy to put in his mouth. He like mango. Oh my goodness. You see you being all poetic and shit, Essence. This is just very visionary. You know what I mean? But thank you. Thank you as well. You know what I mean? Thank you for making this more of an interesting and pictorial type of experience we got going on here. Y'all wild as shit though. So what's up? What y'all getting into? Y'all still want to talk and shit? Y'all ain't got no more questions, right? We just talking about freaky shit, messy shit. This whole reading was messy. I'm gonna tell y'all this though, right? If y'all got feelings for somebody and y'all not telling them, I want y'all to really don't think about it no more because you've been thinking about it. You gotta express that shit. If you're not gonna express it to them, do a painting. You see what Essence is doing? She's basically writing poetry here and all types. All I see is mangoes and mouths and all types of shit. Write some fucking poetry. Write some music if you're musicians. Write them a text if you got it. Yo, send them a picture. Don't say nothing. Send them a picture. Picture worth 1,000 words, right? Send them a picture of the mangoes. But do something, y'all. Do something, yo. He my Goku. You heard? I like that shit. That's cute, yo. But do something, y'all. Because, and I'm saying that to myself too. I'm including myself. You know what I'm saying? At least when the opportunity presents itself. Express yourselves, man. Because it ain't no motherfucking way. You're not going to lose face. You're not, you know what I mean? All of the image shit, like, knock it off. Knock it off. And I feel like some of y'all are trying to, like, time it. Like, y'all playing double dutch with niggas out here and all that. Like, yo, fuck that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, fucking just do that shit, yo. Express yourself, B. Express yourself. Oh no, I'm not saying like you coming on to me, Essence. I wasn't saying that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying in general. You know what I mean? You talking about you and your spouse. I see that very clearly. Very clearly. But yeah, man, tell if you crushing on somebody, tell that person, man. Or do something, even if it's, how should I say, abstract. Right? We talking about Pisces. This is Pisces energy. This is a Pisces reading. If it's abstract, if it's how should I say it? There's another word that I'm looking for. But fuck it, we'll leave it at abstract. Subtle. You know what I'm saying? Do it in that type of way. They'll pick up on it. Happy Sky says she got no game. You got no game? Well, I believe you. I think I believe you. I think, you know what I think your game is? You got game. Everybody got game. I think your game is talking like you don't got no game. I think that's what your game is. Big facts. All right, peace, Kimbo. That's just Cancer energy. Comes across that way, right? I mean, and trust me when I tell you, I'm keeping it a bean. I didn't take it that way. I'm just saying your words come out like that. You know what I'm saying? Eloquently. Even though my Cancer experiences are like that. Like, just entering a room, I'll be like, oh, no, they flirting with me. Ain't no motherfucking way. Ain't no way. Like, this is a performance. This is not no regular meet and greet. What if you haven't seen somebody before? Hold on. What if you haven't seen somebody before? I don't know, a couple of years that you know that there's something there when, okay, wait, Kimbo, you're gonna have to bring that back. You're gonna have to, I can't understand that. Thank you for this. This is so refreshing. It's like a needed permission to feel this way. You're very welcome, Kalina. Not only was the reading saying that, like the reading was very clear about that. We don't gotta rack our brains with the whole with the way we feel. You know, even though I think it's because society is making it trendy to not express feelings. Like people want to joke about it, or you know what I'm saying, say you soft, or oh, that nigga's in love or some shit like that. Like, yo, fuck out of here. Just do that shit. because you're going to get the load off of your brain. You know what I'm saying? I'm not afraid of rejection. I'll tell you that shit right now. I know me. I'm not afraid of that shit. I'm going to get it out. I'm going to do it. And it is what it is. Fuck that. If you haven't seen somebody for a couple of years. Okay, let me bring that back. What if you haven't seen somebody? Kimbo, pardon me. You're going to have to say it one more time in one sentence because I still don't comprehend. When I saw him, I knew I need him. Something in the journey is amazing. That's awesome, Essence. You know what I mean? When you know, you know. I'm like that too. When I see a broad, certain broads, when I see them, like all I got to do is see them. It could even be a picture. It don't got to be a video. It could be digitally. When I see certain broads, I know, you know? And sometimes I'll just put my balls on the table and be like, yo, what's up? Or in some type of way, I'll shoot my shot to let them know, like, yeah, I see you like that. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that. Because I be knowing. You know what I'm saying? You could fight it all you want. You could try to put it off for a later time. It's fine with me. We talking about time right here, right? It's fine with me. Pisces should behave like things are timeless. I've said this before in Pisces readings. Like, we think we got forever because we're not operating within the carbon box, the 666 box. That's not where our element is. It's outside of that, you know? You gonna tell someone you love her, Ben? I've told someone I love them. I told her ass, she know I love her. Yo, it ain't hard for me. Commitment is probably harder because I know it's more of a serious thing. But if I love you, I fucking love you, yo. The fuck I'm gonna be hiding about that shit for? Fuck that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'll tell her ass. Told her already. Find out he was a Pisces, got my fishing gear up. Love at first sight. Oh yeah, you on one, Essence. You better have a poetry book by the time this is done. If you haven't seen somebody in a couple of years, yet know that there's something there, then what? Okay, now I got you. At this particular time, I'd say give it more time, Kimbo. Only because of the North Node. The North Node, look, the North Node being in Aries is testing us right now. All of us. Of how much of an individual we can be. Also how fiery and passionate we can be. It doesn't mean to not shoot your shot and be interactive with people that you care for, though. It's not saying that because Aries in general has to have somebody, wants somebody, right? The opposition is Libra. That's like the goal of being in Aries. To two flesh becoming one. That's like the mission of Aries energy. But at the same time, you got to show how passionate you are about the things that you're passionate about. And this is what I'm saying. If that person that you haven't seen in a couple of years and you know something is there, and it's on your mind, and I'm gathering it's on your mind because you bring this to the forefront, inbox them. Call them. I wouldn't say show up, but I would say definitely if you got their information, inbox them or call them. SMS, text, and say what's up. Spark it, because that Aries North Node is about sparking shit, right? Just spark it. Yo, what's up? They might want you to elaborate and clarify, even if you're not able to do all of that right now. Just be Aries-like. Just blurt it, like, you know what I mean? Nah, I'm just seeing what was up. You know what I mean? You might dash right back out. Might be confusing to the other person and anything, but maybe not. It might just make them think, because less is more sometimes. Oh, I just was checking in and see what's up with you. I'm out, though. You know, if you need me out, you know how to reach me. You know what I'm saying? Some slick shit. Still play it, though. You know what I mean? But they gonna figure it out. Come on, you can't read in between the lines. You know it's something there, too. And if they do know that there's something there. You know what I mean? Plus, it's Libra season right now. The spotlight is on relationships, on the ships. You know, the ball is in their court, so to speak, after that, you know? Regarding time, I realized when I met him, that's mine. 8 billion people, he the one. 8 billion people on planet Earth, right? I feel you. That's dope. So, yo, look, I don't know. I had fun doing this, y'all. I ain't even going to hold you. You know what I'm saying? I like to thank y'all for the effort that y'all put in as well, participating and contributing in this live, my first tarot live reading. I might come back out and do a collective reading to see if I can get more signs into here. But y'all showed up. I got Cancers, I got Geminis here, I got Pisces here. Yeah, y'all showed up though. So I might do a collective reading. Got some new subscribers. Got Virgo here. New subscribers and all that. So yeah, I appreciate y'all, yo. True talk. If y'all come up with some creative ideas or something, you know, get in the comment section and let me know about that shit as well. You heard? But yeah, thanks for coming out. I'll see y'all next time.